Chasing dreams down that open road. Living fast, baby, all I know. Daddy told me gotta give it my all. Cause we're some blue-collared outlaws. We're living life at full speed, there's no pacing. Midwest lifestyle, Ohio grudge racing. Taking home the money wide open on that open road. It's full throttle since the baby bottle, baby, this is all I know. And overload, tires roll, tell them I want all the smoke. Slow boats will choke in my rear view. Adios, run your car, not your mouth, put your money where your motor is. Heavy hitters, dream killers, kill shot, hold them still, told them chill, we on fire. Life is lit with rocket fuel, stop it fool. Blue-collared outlaws, who think you talking to? Winning attitude all on the line and we ain't about to lose. Beat the brake pads off, knock your car out the shoes. Line them out, chalk them up, underdogs on top again. Never say die, we from Columbus, so we gotta win. Hard working, fast running outlaws, and street racing. All your dreams is in my tail lights, you can keep chasing.
Holy shit. Are y'all ready for some poof? Mike, what's up, buddy? John, how you doing, brother? Amanda, Coachy, Big Hillbilly. Man, YouTube is checking in. Nitrous Nikki, what's up? Mel. Johnny, what's up, brother? It was good seeing you Friday. Oh, you guys are killing me. I can't keep up. This motherfucker right here. Listen, don't make me get some memes started, motherfucker. Woo, man. Listen, y'all already, you know. Oh, James, what's up, brother? Look at this guy. What the? He knows who number one is. Number one in media and number one in your heart. What's up, Chris Lane?
Hi, sir. How are you?
You know what? I'm tired. Everybody's been blowing me up all day. All day. I'm ready to get to this, but first, man, before we get going hot and heavy on this booger-eating idiot, that's I can't take credit for that catchphrase. I don't know if he wants it to be known who told me that, but
Shoot.
Yeah, I think it's so appropriate. The booger-eating idiot. Oh man.
Yeah, Jeff, you like my name? Their names popped up? Their names on here? No, they're not.
Yeah, I don't know why your name. What's up with that?
I don't know.
I agree with that right there. What? Not Jeff. He would never do anything like that. So before we get to all the, I don't even know what you call this, man. It really is a tragedy. It's an absolute tragedy. What happened Saturday? There's a whole bunch of, well, I don't know.
I can't with these comments. I can't with these comments. I can't. I can't even be serious about this live feed right now. God.
Is Chris Lane in his trailer going live? Oh, BS. There you go. Tommy got it right. BS, man. That's what would make it simple. But before all that, man, before everything that went wrong this weekend, man, let's talk about let's spend a few minutes about what went right, man. I went to Chris is blushing because he's thinking about all them trailer visits to old booger eaters.
God, shouldn't have even said anything now.
I ain't even said nothing bad. Leave me alone. Anyhow, I'm getting some feedback over here. Oh boy. So anyhow, let's focus on the positive, man. There was
breaking news.
Yeah. Todd will be on in a little bit to update about Salem, but I guess there's the update. I gotta get my phone on because
it's probably
I can't follow everything. Yeah, let's focus on positive stuff, man. Cincy Street Nights prepped racing. Duncan and I went there Friday. What's up, Happy? And
just have an alcoholic beverage.
was that one of those Doritos?
Yep.
One of those Dorito pops. I love the pineapple pop, man. The pineapple pop, son. Whew, with some burritos. Love me some Doritos. That's how you know who the hood people are. If you drink Doritos, if you drink Doritos and you know how to say it, pronounce it, and you eat Grippos, you're from the hood.
What are you doing? Are you taking a picture of yourself?
Yeah, selfie in.
Oh.
Got my flash on.
Oh.
What? These damn ring lights. My lighting in here is all jacked up.
I'll send you a link to some lights, man. We could straighten out. Cincy Street Nights on Friday, man. Had an amazing time. Mr. Bill Hoskinson's in here in the house, kicked ass all the way through to beating a stupid ass electric vehicle Tesla. Congratulations, Bill. Did a great job.
Yeah, congrats, Bill. Even though you say bad things about me.
What in the fuck did I miss that somebody commented that? Testicle Tarzan fucked some shit up.
What? What's that even mean?
Happy you're red.
I know. God.
Oh shit. Hey, listen. So this was where was it? I didn't even get this loaded up. You guys got me laughing so damn much. Let's focus on some positive stuff real quick. Bill Hoskinson kicked some ass all evening long down at Cincy Street Nights, getting the win. It was a prepped race, so typically we don't go to that stuff, but we went down there and had fun. We always got to support 10 soldiers. Love those guys. Great guys, very talented. Just all around awesome. Watch this dude set the track record down there. And this dude actually also spent any future lottery winnings I have because, when I win the lottery, now I gotta have a pro mod also.
Holy shit.
377.0. Absolutely amazing. I'd turn aside. I'd turn over to the speaker. Yeah. What an amazing freaking run that was.
That was rad.
That's awesome.
So yeah, now when I win the lottery, I'm gonna have a couple pro mods flying. I'm shadow banned.
Turn it down.
Yep. Small tire action was good. You know what, man? That's what I was saying. That dude was I was hoping he could come back and get another pass in and go straight down and shave it down a little more, but this wasn't in the cards. The track got cooler and he got too fast, I think. And I know they raced the next day, but we couldn't stay. Flying. Amazing. Let's see, what else do we got here? I should have all of this loaded up, but you guys did not come here for quality content. Guaranteed. So I'm not going to feel too bad. Small tire actions. I'll have the small tire video up.
Who ended up winning small tire?
Yeah. Gash.
Yep.
Here. Now I'll show you. Jeez. Freaking so pushy. You guys see, this is the abuse I always have to endure with Chris behind the scenes. Y'all in trouble.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oops.
Yeah, see, I was trying to, save that for my video, but now you guys aren't going to watch my YouTube video because the cat's out of the bag. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, he drove the shit out of that. And Gash just straight down Broadway. Beautiful, man. He was making beautiful passes all night. So Cincy Street Nights, prep races, exciting, fun, a lot of great action, and always great people down there. I don't know why the people at Edgewater and Tin Soldiers like us like they do, but they always just let us wander around and do what we want and have a good time. And I appreciate you guys if you're watching. Yeah, yep. He is a hell of a driver. He did a great job. Yep. Yo, get rowdy. Oh man. Hey, so what? Apparently they closed Michael Foster's Bar and Grill. Eddie's One Stop's also out of business. What's that? I don't know what that is. I'm missing something there. What else, man? Jason Cantu. If you saw that post, that was some shady ass shit. People throwing rocks in the turbo. I know he's not. I know he's not necessarily one of the what you want to call most popular people sometimes, but that's just flat out trying to kill somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just horrible. So let's see. Yeah, that real quick. Bam.
That's just some hater shit because that truck's badass.
Oh, the truck is badass, and Jason can be controversial and whatever. I get that, but listen, you're trying to kill somebody doing some shit like that. Plain and simple. There's nothing else about it. You're trying to kill somebody when you do some stupid shit like that, and whoever did it, your mama's a hoe. KD Scott Art staging lanes. Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
We got Shane. What's up, brother? How you doing? Ty. In case y'all don't know, wait, it's scrolling too fast. So the forum is coming along at a snail's pace, but Ty don't know it yet, but he's going to be one of our moderators. in the private section. So, it's going to be live.
Oh, boy.
We're going to have some fun. That was me asking you to do it, Ty. You're welcome.
They just made a Discord channel for Rowdy Racing, and that's interesting.
Yeah, we have a Discord too, but I don't get on it that much, to be honest. Because it got a little weird, and I can't regulate who gets on there, kind of thing. I don't mind weird, but I do mind the wrong people being involved in that, like kids and shit.
It's comments, man.
You guys are crazy with these comments.
Wow.
But I stayed home Saturday. I was going to go to KD, but I stayed home to work on the Blazer. And I was okay with that because Chris went. So we had a man on the scene, and I didn't know that I hadn't talked to Happy, so I didn't know he was going to be there.
I didn't know I was going to be there. That's the other thing.
I was last minute.
I was 100% last minute.
So, Dave, what's up, buddy?
All I know is Billy called me at 8:30 in the morning. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm sleeping. What are you doing?" And he's like, "What are you doing today?" And I said, I plan on staying in bed. And he goes, "You want to hang out?" I was like, "Okay, we can hang out." He's like, "You want to go to KD?" And I was like, "Sure."
We already know Happy pants down. 100%. Was the undercover dude at KD looked like the fist pumper 5000, but he wasn't doing any fist pumping. I need to see a video of that. What's up, Cody? What's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, that was Christian. Christian was there.
So we'll first man, let me so let's dive into this whole KD thing, but before we get too crazy with it, man, I think the thing that is most important to me personally is there anybody else in here wanting? Okay. Man, this poor guy here, man, just doing the right thing, driving the car, trusting that somebody else wanted to beat him in a race, but also wanted to make sure he went home to his family safe. And, car went home safe, because when you're in the lane with somebody else, even though you want to fucking put them on the trailer, absolutely, you love the other lane. You treat that person like you love them, whether you know them or they're a complete and total stranger, because nobody wants to be a part of anything that could potentially kill somebody. And to be honest, how neither one of them were seriously hurt is only by God's grace. I'm not an overly religious person, but you can't deny that there was some sort of higher power who intervened there and kept both of them safe. So Don has a GoFundMe going up tonight. We're going to also post up a PayPal link in the comments, and because GoFundMe takes 20%. So if you want to help Don out, listen, we're all racers. Absolutely, everyone in here knows, or we're family of racers. We support racers. We know every dollar helps. So if you can, I know it'll be greatly appreciated by Don. $5, $10. If you're able to bless him more with 100 or 50, then that'll be awesome also. But listen, PayPal, friends and family, they don't take no fees. GoFundMe's nice and novel and all that, but they're a business trying to get money and they charge 20%. And why take 20% from a man who's already had so much taken away from him?
Yeah.
That's the PayPal link right there. Don, I see you calling. Give me 1 second here, buddy. And get, help him out. Pretty much needs everything. I mean, you see the car there. Talking to him earlier, I think the motor and stuff is good, but and Don wants to come on, so let me help him figure that out real quick. But he pretty much needs everything else. So help him out. I'd be happy to pass anything along if you're having trouble getting a hold of him or whatever. But that's his PayPal right there. Send it friends and family. Help the dude out. You never know. You never know, man, who this stuff affects. And maybe, if nothing else, build yourself up a little bit of karma. Maybe your turn one day. Let me. So we'll start while I try to get Don on.
When he comes on here, I got something to tell him too. A guy reached out to me a minute ago that's got that $5,000 he wants to send him. So that's huge.
So,
and I got him Don's phone number and stuff. So I don't know if he's actually reached out to him and talked to him yet on the phone, but that's huge.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Some guy from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm sure he's on here watching, and he's been messaging me. Let me get his name.
Yeah, what's his name? I'd be curious.
Matt Johnson.
I don't know if I know that name or not.
I've got one mutual friend with him. He lives in Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow.
No, but he said he kept commenting on KD's live, and then during the live he messaged me and said something about it, but he kept saying, I got $5,000 to send him, got $5,000 to send him. So hopefully it's true. There he is right there. He just popped on. So Matt Johnson, hats off to you, dude.
Dude, you're fucking
that's
awesome.
Huge. Yeah.
That's awesome.
You're awesome, dude. You're an awesome human being, Matt. That's awesome.
I just want to say, so like, I've never met Don in my life until that night. I was walking back to Billy's pit, and he actually spoke up to me as I was walking back, and we kind of just had like a brief conversation. We was just talking, just in general about stuff. We was talking about the last time that happened. He had some unfortunate issues, the last Midnight Madness, and that resulted that he lost a motor, and we was just talking a little bit about that and stuff like that. And he was excited to get back out there and race and stuff. And, I told him, I said, hey, be safe, man. That's all I ask. And I just would have never imagined, what transpired that night, going into what I said just before, after I got done talking to him.
Yeah.
So, but no, like I said, first time I ever met him, he was super nice. Like I said, he spoke up to me out of the blue. So I was walking back, and he's a genuinely good guy. He's got a very nice car. Just sucks to see what happened.
That's the first time I'd ever met him too. It was after the wreck. We were sitting on a picnic table, and he walked up and asked him how he was doing and stuff. Me and him sat there and shot the shit for a few minutes, but seems like a genuine dude, all about racing.
Yep.
And get smashed by some dickwad.
Yeah. So, Don's from Pennsylvania. We won't hold that against him. This is Ohio, baby. but I'm waiting for him to respond back to me. He's calling me right now. But he comes to Ohio all the time. Let me mute.
Damn. Matt, sorry about you losing your legs, man, but I'm reading in the comments now. That's an awesome thing you're doing. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll probably dig into some of this other stuff that people's asking in the comments as far as questions stuff. I mean, a lot of it was answered on KD's thing about an hour ago, and I mean, there was a lot of speculation, and a lot of it's has came out, that's not good for a lot of things, and me and Happy will both agree. There was a lot of people that were pointing fingers at people. A lot of people were pointing fingers at the track. A lot of people were pointing fingers, obviously, at him. And
a lot of people, even the flagman, Connor. I mean, everybody.
Yeah,
a lot of people was getting fingers pointed.
Yep, like I said, I talked to Connor Sunday for probably about an hour, and I said, "Bud, I said, this ain't on you." I said, whatever you're feeling, it is not on you. This is not on you. This was not on the track either. That's the other thing.
At all.
The track has absolutely nothing to do with this situation. The situation at hand is the person that was behind the wheel of that car that did what they did. At the end of the day, the track did what they needed to do. Is there a couple of things that needed to work on, that would have, maybe transpired after the wreck had happened? Yes, but they already know what they need to do. They've already figured it out. Yep. That's done. So if you're going to go and blame the track for something like this, you can't do that. And, everybody still says, "Oh, everybody should have said something. Everybody should have said something. Like everybody should have said he was drinking, that." It's hard. You can't police. You got to police yourself at this point. If you're a racer, you're worried about yourself. At the end of the day, you're worried about your car. You're worried about your safety. You're worried about anything and everything to make it down that track. And it's just it's hard to try to watch people. And I mean, I just don't know what else could be done about the situation. What do you think?
And us as being race fans, we're standing on the line watching an event. We wasn't even really thinking, hey, 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, an hour ago, this guy's walking through the pits with a beer. We're not thinking that at the time. We're just sitting there watching a badass race. Yep. And they can't blame it on the track because it was literally the last pair of the whole round. Small tire, stick shift, import. Every other car had been down that track and nothing had happened until Dickwad overdrives his shit and crashes it. And then they was talking about something broke on the car. If you're in the throttle and you're in the other guy's lane, I mean,
yep.
That's bad shit, and you can clearly hear it on everybody's videos.
We heard it. We heard it. We were standing right beside each other.
Yeah, and it wasn't hung open. It was a foot on it. Yep. So
Don's with us now.
Yep.
What's up, Don?
And we'll let him go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
So how you feeling today, man? You have to be pretty sore.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me? It's a little choppy. The mic's a little choppy on my end, but can you guys hear me all right?
Yep. We got you, man.
Yep.
Hey, well, I wanted to thank everybody for reaching out to me and all the support they're giving us. It's really unfortunate that you guys had me on here for this. I was really hoping that we could get a couple wins and you guys would be interviewing us for that. But that's just life. I wanted to go ahead and tell a lot of my fellow racers, I think now that after I evaluated the situation that, it could have been prevented simply. One of the things I'm probably going to do from now on is I'm going to have a conversation with my opponent before I strap in the car, just ask a couple simple questions and be observant. And I think I would have picked up on the fact that he had a couple drinks or whatever was going on there, So I think, things would be a little different for us. We had a pretty big scare. We put a lot of work into that car. We ended up losing that motor. We worked worked night and day. I'm telling you, 3 weeks, it was worked our day jobs, and we worked till 2 in the morning every night. I mean, we didn't quit. We were looking forward to come to that race, and we had some other ones in the books. We were really looking forward to using that big Donovan motor. We shaved a couple 100 pounds off the front of the car with the aluminum block and a whole lot more cubic inch, and it was going to work out good for us. And we made 2 passes. We went to Pacemaker, and we made a couple test passes before we went there, and then we made that 1 pass there at KD. And I tell you, it's the car. The car saved my life. I think you get a different respect for the vehicle, the car. I mean, the car always had soul, always meant something to me. But now that we kind of went through that and it kept me safe, I'm telling you, it was a scary damn ride. I'm here to tell you, that was, I can't get that. I not to be mean or anything. I never really liked the car that he had, the one that I hit. It was always I just didn't like it. I just, and I don't, it was just an ugly car. I really didn't like it. And I think in the back of my mind, I think there's a reason. And every time I close my eyes, I see that car right before I smash into it. And I'll never forget that. But anyhow, we were going to do maybe I flip the camera around here and I can haven't looked at the car since we haven't seen it in the daylight since that night. So maybe if you guys want to watch here, we'll show you the car real quick. Show everybody what happens if you have a high speed wreck. I mean, that's what it was. It was well over 100 mile an hour. When I hit him, it ripped the driver's front tire off. And at that point, I honestly thought, my God, I was going to bring the car to a stop. And as soon as the car shifted to the side, the wheel was off. It was like it was on ice. I was just along for the ride. It took a left, went to the guardrail, took out a couple 100-foot of guardrail, 2 telephone poles. I hit his garage, and I'm here talking to you guys, and I'm beyond thankful for that. Man, this is tough. I'm going to show you the car, and I'm probably going to have to get off here for a little while, guys. So, but here it is. The pack full of mud and dirt. That big motor, the rocker cover's all smashed up. The windshield's busted out of it. It's in really rough shape. We put a lot of work into this car. I mean, they just literally come out of the wrapper. Literally, I spent every penny I had, every waking hour to get this car back together so we could be competitive and race with everybody we love to race with, and
He destroyed it.
he took it away. My crew chief here, it's me and him. We got a small team. It's just 2 people, and he's super solid. He put in the work. It's not, I can't even hardly say it's my car because he put in so much work. It's like, man, it's just as much his as it is mine, so it's really hard for both of us. We've had a pretty emotional time. We really look forward to doing this stuff. We want to get back out there, and it's
Fucking ruined it.
He's more angry than me at this point. I'm pretty sad. I'm still in shock, but it's going to be hopefully it's going to be a speedy recovery. So I appreciate everybody reaching out. Anybody that wants to donate, we're going to put it to good use. We're going to get a good safe chassis. I don't know really if this car is going to be savable, especially with the time frame and parts that we need. We're going to have to shift gears, maybe pull the driveline out of this, get something rolling chassis, and see if we can't get back out there. So but yeah, I appreciate everything everybody's doing. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy everybody's reaching out, you know. So we're probably gonna get off here. You guys still with me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
mean, pretty emotional thing. I mean, I had this car 10, 12 years. You know, you just don't get these cars to go fast like that overnight. It's a lot of freaking testing and trial and error and listening to the car and seeing what it likes and knowing what it likes and, you know, building and fabbing. And we ain't got a machine shop. We don't even have a damn drill press, man. I mean, we freaking build this thing with our hands, you know, the brackets and anything that we can. And, you know, the way that we put weight in the car and our suspension. And I mean, it's handcrafted. It ain't no store bought and stuff, you know. I mean, we put our heart and soul in this thing, and it's tough. It's real difficult, you know. It's a tough thing to deal with. But definitely, you know, I want everybody that's watching, you know, you probably, you know, you really should talk to your opponent, you know, just because, you know, not only watch that if he's drinking alcohol, if he's under the influence of drugs, you know, there's a lot of people I know that have medical conditions while they're racing and they've had bad crashes, you know, and maybe a lot of that stuff can be picked up on and keep everybody a little safer, you know. Maybe we can learn from this and move forward. So, but yeah, I hope you guys have a good show here. I'm gonna stand back and watch, and I'm gonna let you guys go. But I definitely appreciate all the kind words, and you know, I don't want to go on and bash the other guy. I think there's been enough of that going on, and everybody kind of knows, you know, find
Don't
out what
worry
that
about
guy's
that.
all about. So,
We'll take
but
care of you on
We
that
got
part,
that
brother.
covered. Yeah, don't worry about that. We got you covered there.
Look,
all right, guys.
you're a fucking true inspiration, man, and I'm sorry that you're going through this, and I can't wait to see you back out there and let us know if there's anything we can do to help. You know, we're in your corner 100%.
I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I just want to get back out there and get racing. Honestly, you know, the night that it happened, I was questioning if I was going to get back in another car, and the next morning, I'm like there ain't no way I'm gonna die in one of these things, or I'm gonna die old age, one of the two. But I ain't quitting. There ain't no damn way. So, you guys,
Amen.
Yeah.
we'll be out there. I mean, it's crazy for people that aren't racers, ain't hardcore like this, to be like, man, he's nuts. Just find a different hobby. But like, this is our life. Like, this is what we want to do. This is what we live for. This is what drives us, you know. And I ain't giving it up. I'm not giving it up for nothing. So, I look forward to seeing everybody out there, and I appreciate the little bit of time you give me. And gosh dang it, I hope next time you guys do an interview, it's because I've been in the winner's circle. I promise you that. So,
Absolutely.
everybody be safe out there. Pull them straps up extra tight and say a prayer. Okay. So,
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Much respect,
all right,
man.
guys.
Yep. Huge respect, Don.
Thanks, everybody, and it was nice meeting you. Happy.
Yes, sir. You too.
I look forward to doing a couple of your events, and
I'll keep
you
you
know,
updated.
we're as soon as we get the funds and we can find a safe chassis. It's got to be safe. That car saved my life, and I tell you what, I have some other options, but the stuff is outdated, and there is no freaking way I'm getting in one of those cars. And for everybody that was there that night and see what that car did and what I went through, you know, and you're questioning your cage and the integrity of your car, put some extra bars in it, make it a little safer. Because I tell you what, man, that one half a second I had thinking that those guardrails are going to shred me to pieces, and I literally walked away. You know, I mean, it's a testament to the safety standards of the industry and how these cars are built. And seriously, I mean, if you're questioning yourself, you're like, oh, the welds aren't that good, or that cage could be updated and need, you know, put a halo in it, you know, do it. Seriously, do it. Don't be regretting it. I mean, I miss that car more than anything, but I tell you what, walking away is pretty damn valuable. So,
Absolutely.
Amen.
all right,
said.
guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it all. Okay.
Anytime, brother. Have a good
guys.
evening.
Good luck, Don.
Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Shoot.
That's hard. That's
rough.
rough. That
It
is
is.
100% rough. I didn't expect that.
Yep, I'd have a different attitude. Yeah, I'd want his attitude that he just had.
Yep.
I'm not that humble. I'd be ready to kill somebody, man. Yeah, he's a badass dude. I'm sure Don's going to keep watching this, but you're a badass, brother.
I'm sure he's going through all those motions, but
yeah, for him to keep that calm and collective. Wow.
Nah, I mean, it's heartbreaking to think about, you know, what a selfish, stupid fucking idiot can do to somebody. Like I said, you line up with people and you trust that the other lane, man, wants you to go home. And that dude clearly didn't give a fuck about anybody. He's a fucking idiot, and his name ain't even worth saying, man. That's just. Maybe I'll say something before I say something stupid.
No, it's just
you're
right.
right. I mean, we're all, we're all here in the same boat. We all have the same passion. That's why I made my post that I made. I obviously stand clear of that dude. I think everybody does. I think he's a major. I've already said he's a fucktard. There was no credibility to the dude's name. I've been questioning him for weeks over all this shit and these events that he's putting on. And who in the fuck is this guy? I don't think he knew how to drive a fucking car. If he was a bracket racer, he had an 8-second car. No disrespect to anybody that's got 8-second cars, but he didn't need to be in that fucking car he was in.
In the 8th.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, for real, man.
Nobody even knew this fucking clown.
Damn it.
I mean, the indication,
up,
the indication of what happened before the event started that he did was concerning enough. With him going down there basically to show off and try to help the track by doing his burnouts on the unfortunate incident that had happened, with the hydraulic fluid out of a tractor, which it happens. It is what it is.
Yeah. Busted hose.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah. Yes, show that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, this was his idea on how to clean the hydraulic fluid up off the track because they didn't have alcohol on hand. KD and I don't get along the greatest, but I will say this: I watch their live feed, and they manned up to their part in things, and I'm not going to be too hard on them.
Yep.
I will say this was dumb as fuck, though. I mean, I don't get where the logic is in that at all. Anybody knows you're not going to clean nothing off. You're not going to clean any kind of oil or fluid or anything off like that, period. Thanks to Brian Arthur Jr. for that clip. Appreciate it. So
I wondered if anybody had recorded that.
Yeah, I don't know what anybody was in that situation was thinking that would do to be helpful when it wasn't. It ain't the nothing except bring the oil, maybe the fluid that had seeped down into the pores, brought it back up to the surface.
Oh yeah, and somebody just mentioned. Yeah, he didn't even have a suit on. He didn't even have a helmet on when he did.
No, he didn't have nothing on.
He didn't have nothing on.
He was just in the car, just sitting in it.
Well, I'll back up, Brandon. Listen, where you at, buddy? I've had several talks. A couple people have been like, "You did tell me so." Man, so I really honestly believe I met this dude Black Friday last year, and he had a white Fortune Camaro, big block nitrous, and he gets out there and makes a 60, probably 60, 80 foot hit, makes a hard right or left hand turn. I can't remember. Thank God he dumps it then. And he comes back white as a ghost, scared to death. And I honestly thought, like, this dude is never. I mean, he told me he was a bracket racer or whatever. But if you bracket race, if you race, period, even with something slow and it's your first fast car, you don't come back looking white. He's already kind of pale, but you don't come looking like white, scared to death. Because of a little 60, 80 foot pass you dump, because it got a little squirrely. I honestly think in hindsight, that probably was his first pass or his first pass in anything fast.
Yep.
And then that dude was just like a fucking leech. And guys know I go on my leech tyrants because it's fucking media leeches that are all coming out of the woodworks now trying to make money. And these promoter leeches, and I already had some talks and whatever. And then when this dude just came and just sucked around, asking me all kinds of questions, and other people all kinds of questions. And finally, around January, I caught on to what he was doing, and I dumped his ass. And then I hadn't really even seen or talked to him or nothing till Battle at the Asphalt. Tell wifey this is her cue to say I told you so. Brandon was one of the few people. And listen, I get it. Brandon's a great guy. And Brandon is like most people. When you're not a fucking piece of shit, you have faith in people that they're not pieces of shit. But Brandon's wife and me, we got the same nose. We sniff that shit out.
Damn.
And man, one of the best, brother. Me and her was eye to eye on that dude. Oh God, this
guy.
I'll tell you what.
Man.
I'm with the number one media guy. I'm with the actual stripper dancer on here. And then I'm also with one of the best promoters. That's the only happy thing. Like, I can't say anything bad about happy.
We got
Appreciate
happy
it.
Fuck that.
I appreciate it,
happy
man.
stories.
Much respect.
So at Battle at the Asphalt, man, I just steer clear. But I also Battle Asphalt, which we're gonna bring Mark. I'm gonna let Mark tell a little Battle Asphalt story here for a few minutes, and but also Battle Asphalt, like he was stalking around. He knew I was onto him by then. I didn't want nothing to do with his ass, so he didn't really say shit to me. But what I did have was like 3 different females come up and tell me that this free candy motherfucker was trying to. And he was like aggressively inviting them to spend the night in his fucking RV.
Hey, you want to
But I
spend in
guess-
my RV tonight?
But I guess this is like a pattern with this fucking dude because, I mean, since then it's like a fucking Me Too movement of females at the track who've been solicited by this dude to stay the night in his fucking RV. But I mean, I don't even think this dude is about racing, man. I don't think he loves racing. I don't think he cares about racing. I think he just wants some sort of fucking clout or attention or some false sense of respect by being in the spotlight. You know what I mean? He don't fucking love racing. He don't love y'all. He don't love himself. And somebody dying to get on the live feed.
Oh boy. in our best Limpy voice. Oh, boy.
Exactly. That's the only thing I can say.
So I mean, I think he's just either trying to scam for money or attention or whatever. But that dude, there's nothing that has to do with racing about that dude's about, man. Mark got a story that really fits right into what I'm saying about how that dude behaves too. What tell us about what happened at Battle Asphalt?
Well, Friday night after we went down there testing, this dude comes up. It's me and Jody. We're like in a spot, we're parked together. He comes up and he calls me out. He wants to street race. Robert said there's a place right down the road. So I was like, all right, Chuck, unload this motherfucker. Let's go. If you want a street race, let's get it on. Well, he found out quick that I was probably the wrong guy to ask for that if he just wants attention. So like the whole place is around us now, and he's like, it was for like $5,000 or something. And I was on a 28 and he was on a big tire. And like the whole place around him, then he just like backs out and leaves the deal. And he didn't want to race. He just kind of wandered off. The next day, before first round of big tire, he brings his tires off of his car that he told us the car was borrowed with his motor. He brings the tires over to us, and they're like 12 years old. He wants us to change them for him because he can't get them broke down. Yeah. We change these tires to another used set that's like 8 years old and send him on his way. So I don't know. Guy's a clown.
Well, he couldn't change bead locks on his own?
No, they were only single bead locks, right? So like the other, he couldn't get it broke down. We couldn't get them broke down. Chuck ended up taking it to some tire shop, and they used the backhoe to break them down. But they've been on there that long. That's what he showed up. That's just what he showed up the first round with, right before first round of big tire. Like we changed those over,
Yeah. Well, speaking of borrowed cars, that's kind of what he was driving Saturday.
Am I late to the party? Do you guys know that Salem's canceled this weekend?
Yeah, someone said that a while ago.
You're very late to the party.
I'm sorry. Okay, I saw the message. I don't know.
This is why we don't have you on often.
But like the only thing I was really gonna say is
happy.
The only thing I was going to say, bracket racer or not, I bracket raced for years. I ain't ashamed of it, but really fast stuff. And if that's not something you're used to, you shouldn't just jump in with really fast cars and try to compete, man. Them things make a move in a hurry. Before an inexperienced guy could even lift, really.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it's unfortunate. I think that dude just has lied about any and everything all the way around.
Probably shouldn't even admit he was in my camper at War in the Woods, but when we were doing chip draw, Jeff Thomas, Limpy, Kinsey were all in my camper, and he followed me in the door, and the only thing he had to say that was wanting to talk about was all the girls from Kentucky joining him on Snapchat and sending him messages, and I'm like, what the like, we're sitting here talking about this gangster ass race, and you're talking about fucking ass that I don't give a shit about. Like, who the fuck are you, dude? Like,
he's loving that tire biters.
Gosh, damn.
Listen, I'm gonna tell all y'all right now, girls from Kentucky are thick, guaranteed. But if you going down there, here's what you want to hit them up for: some fucking biscuits and some donuts.
Whoa! You've been hitting me up for some fucking donuts, Josh. Hold on.
That's because you're kind of thick, like one of them girls from Kentucky.
Should I be concerned with the age of everybody else in this live stream and where I'm sitting at?
The good thing about Kentucky girls is their time frame. You could hit it for like 3 minutes, and to them that's like an hour.
There you go.
What if you hit them on the time zone?
Oh yeah, you can make up time on that.
Yeah, you can do two different time zones.
Oh yeah. Iron 4 minutes.
So something interesting just came across my phone. Are you ready for this?
I don't know. Did you swipe right or left?
Come on. No, never mind.
I can't keep up with my phone.
There is no.
Yeah. So we're talking about all these girls and stuff like that. Okay. So I don't think anybody really knows that this guy is also married and has a kid. And according to somebody, he would tell his wife not to go to the races.
Damn.
And she listened?
I guess so.
Wow.
I tried that shit. It don't work.
You ain't the boss. We know where you know this. What you want that? Huh? You want
Wow.
that?
You know, I thought he had an old lady because I seen somebody with him at Warren Woods, and I kind of took that was, you know,
Well,
his woman or chick or whatever.
as a matter of fact, he does, because when we were at PRI, we had dinner with him and his wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know y'all was that tight.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow. You're laying it on us now?
Sometimes they're like this.
Here's another one that's the boss right here. I think she would leave without Ryan. I think she would leave Ryan at home. Oh, there. Robert knows two kids. One's handicapped, so that's even better.
Oh boy, I'm getting more information across my phone. Oh boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Oh, shit.
Breaking
There's
news.
just-
Happy.
There's like a damn scroller going across my phone right now of just messages, you know. I mean, just
You got a
it's-
timer across there.
Literally, I'm just like I'm sitting there reading messages. I'm like, oh my god, like
It's like
I would-
TLC.
yes.
Just the scrolling at the bottom.
This just in.
Breaking news.
This just in. Happy
Yeah, you
does
have
not
like
mow
a
his own
do you have
yard.
like a thing screen pop up breaking news and just put his face in between it.
Damn it, man. Scoop on Salem. Well, Salem, I guess, is done for the weekend.
Yeah, Todd's gonna. Well, he was gonna come on here about 8:00 and give everybody an update, but he might be still live there at Salem. But yeah, which honestly, I think it's the best thing.
Yes, it is.
That's what I was reading.
Are you this time?
I witnessed something stupid in his garage the day before
Okay.
We got
Tell
With
us.
the Sawzall.
with the sawzall and cutting his, making so he could fit his 29s on there, so he could run a big tire up north, but it'd be down south. It'd be a small tire.
No, that's what I love about Jeff. He just gets shit done. It doesn't even matter. Whatever has to be done.
It ended
Yeah,
up
he
costing
gets
too
done.
because that little sawzall, he left a little burr sticking out,
Cut the tire.
Well,
and it got the tire.
oh, buddy.
Yeah, it looked
We
good.
do. We
It did.
we do care. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Wow, that was quick.
Oh, in your face with that one.
Yeah, you're welcome, Alan. I took that video.
Damn, is it me or does Connor look like he's been watching me to a T? Like he's got
Oh,
that
let's
down.
play that again. I was looking at the car. You were looking at the guy.
I was looking. I was like, damn.
Let me change my mind
Limpy,
frame real
Limpy
quick.
looking at a guy. Oh,
I thought I was like, damn, that headlight, but I forgot it was him that I got the headlight.
Now I know why it's limpy. It ain't the leg. It's the wrist.
Oh no,
Like,
no,
I'm gonna go
never mind.
on here.
He's doing the count.
He has been studying you, hasn't he?
No, he was doing a counting deal with his finger.
He does what I used to do.
Oh, now he doesn't do.
It's the
God.
yeah. So still a lot going on. I wasn't going to talk too much about it because Todd was supposed to come on, but like I said, he must be still live. We're dealing with all that, which I kind of feel bad, or I guess I do feel bad for Todd because really he's just trying to. Oh boy,
He's just trying to help.
he's just
Salvage
trying to
it.
help clean up somebody else's mess, and he's getting a lot of flack for it. So give Todd a break. He kind of don't even have shit to do with it, except for he's trying to sort stuff out. This
That was
is
his best move, though.
This is scary, though.
What's that?
Who is it?
My man Jason teaching the kids at a very young age about street racing hooligans.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
We're gonna get those tin soldier guys corrupted and on the streets. I promise.
I sent you
Oh
something
wait,
too.
what's this? What's this? So anyhow, man, I wasn't. What's this you just sent me, Lumpy?
Something that's fucking hilarious as fuck.
I would expect nothing less.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh yes.
Right in the face. And you see me in the background.
Oh shit!
I'm slapping my fucking knee. I almost fell down in the background.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's gold.
I almost fell down in the background. I was laughing so hard.
Oh boy.
Holy shit!
Uh-oh. What happened there? The Palmores were helping there on the watch list. I saw part of that, but I didn't catch everything that happened.
I know who that is.
Caleb, I think, was going to wanted to, what was that song you sing in kindergarten, Ring Around the Rosie? I think he wanted to dance.
There was a little altercation at the concession stand after everything was said and done between them two. So, but I mean, it was pretty much solved after it was kind of squashed. But
That guy was an asshole.
the truck makes a lick. Notoriously so, yes.
He come out on the track
so,
and was,
yeah.
being a dick too. Worrying about his money.
Who was putting on the race in Salem? Was it the same kid?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was. I don't even want to say his name, man.
Yeah, I got a bunch of messages about getting locked in at a few different ones, but I didn't reply. I didn't want to be associated.
Good you didn't.
He was messaging everybody. I kind of felt like the dude was shady when he wouldn't even give out his phone number. People was asking for his phone number, and he said, "I'll call you on Messenger. We'll do everything through Messenger."
Oh, well, this is
people I know has got his phone number.
I don't want to give away my phone number. Am I shady?
No, but trying to promote a damn race. Somebody wants to get a hold of it.
He has not yet given people their lock-in money back.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't send my money.
I'll give people a trap number, but not a real phone number.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a trap phone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want your lock-in money back and you don't have his number,
oh boy,
that dude.
Screen.
Bob's going for the
Why don't you put yourself on the board? You're the only one on there, so you can see that.
Jody just messaged me and wanted me to tell you guys about first round of Big Tire after we put the tires on his car. He couldn't get it running in the stage lanes. Jody had to go hold the throttle open and get it started for him.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
So yeah, if you need your buy-in money back, call him directly. Poor Todd is kind of middleman and all that stuff. Todd don't have the money, never had the money. Todd's friends with the track owners, and he's just trying to clean up a bad situation. So,
and kudos to him for trying. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Group chat and everything that he made, and answering every question someone asked, and just trying to keep a big race that was supposed to happen going. Like, kudos to him for that. And it sucks that they canceled it because everyone was like, "Well, I'm not going." Everyone's like, "Okay, well, now I am going to go." So I still expect it to be a pretty big race, but like I said, definitely kudos to him for at least trying to clean it up.
think the best thing.
Oh
he
no,
can do is just-
nitrous, Nikki. I'm in several of the group chats, and there's been a lot of money he's taken from people for lock-in.
That was for Big Tire. Big Tire had to pay a deposit. Small Tire was show up and race. That was his deal.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think Todd just needs to do what he did and then step back and repunt at a later date.
Well, talking to Todd, they have some amazing things in the works for the future.
Hell yeah.
I agree. It sucks that it's canceled for this week, but I agree with him in that it's so tainted and it's so dirty. How can you try to make any kind of sense of it? You kind of just got to shut it down, hope that this guy gives people their money back. And I mean, if I was him, I'd just crawl into a hole and never come back around racing again.
He ain't giving.
Or maybe I'd really go bracket racing for a while. 1350 index seems appropriate.
Yeah. You know, I'm pretty sure that was a borrowed hot rod. I don't think anyone's getting their money back.
Oh boy, that's a whole nother subject.
Yep.
Which one? The Camaro or the Mustang?
The Mustang.
The Mustang.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Can I say, like, it was so weird because, you know, like after somebody wrecks at a race, it's like everyone goes down there. They're all standing around the cars. They get the tow truck out there, get it off the track. You know, it's just pretty quick process. And I get, you know, like everything that happened with the lights and the pole and everything. But I don't know, it was so eerie to me to look down a racetrack with all the lights off and just see two wrecked cars sitting there and absolutely nobody anywhere.
Yeah.
It was just like,
it was
eerie. The track was just like, okay, we're leaving them. See ya. Like, we're done. And just shut everything off. It was so eerie. I think that's like one of the most eeriest things I've ever felt at a racetrack. Just after watching what happened, seeing everything that happened, and then all the lights turned off, and you just see the outlines of wrecked cars just sitting at the top end of the track. It was weird.
Yeah.
Did they leave his car on the track the entire night?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
And I kept telling him, like, I offered the dude help. If you want to get your car in a trailer, let's go. Let's get it in the fucking trailer. And he's like, nah. So the track owner went out there with a piece of plastic and covered up the carburetors in case it was going to storm. It was supposed to storm. Then the next morning when we was leaving, it was me and Kenzie and her dad and him and his buddy that was with him in the camper doing no telling what. And we helped him get the car in the trailer. And it was like he was lost. He had no idea, like, even what the fuck to do. Like, dude, you got to get your shit, get the fuck out of here. Like, what else? There is nothing else to do. Get your shit and get the fuck out of here. Like, if you need my help, I'll help you.
Yeah, he didn't care. It wasn't his car.
Right.
Exactly. And honestly, a few of us talked. We figured he was just going to get in his RV and drive off and just leave the car there and be done.
Well, I mean, hasn't paid for it yet, so.
And I did ask him, and this is the honest truth. He was sitting beside me in my camper asking me what he should do. And we were going back and forth about some different scenarios. And I asked him, I said, have you made a payment on that car? And he said, not at all. Nothing. He hadn't even given a down payment.
I gotta head out, guys. I gotta go take Avery's senior pictures, but thank you for having me.
That's cute.
I know, right?
That's
cute.
Wow.
Hey, you know,
Before you go, serious question.
Is he going to have clothes on this
Michael
time?
Young.
Huh?
Are you really Billy with a wig on?
I don't know. That's a mystery. I can't speak on that.
Y'all taking pictures, pants up or down?
It depends on the money aspect of it. I don't really care.
I hear you.
$20 is $20, right?
Exactly. Thank you, Josh, for having me on. It was cool to talk to you guys for a little bit. See you guys next week. How about that?
See you, brother.
Later.
See you, brother.
Later, man.
So yeah, a couple females coming out of the woodwork there, just kind of describing their experiences. Obviously, the experiences that I shared earlier, you know, about.
Can you read some of them? Or are they talking on
Well,
here?
Yeah,
Or
like
they sending you messages?
So speaking of Amanda, so Amanda lives up by me. So I live, you know, in the bumfuck of Northern Ohio, you know, And he just messages her out of the blue and starts asking her questions and blowing up her phone, blowed up her Instagram 24/7 consistently, and said he wanted her to come out and sell beer, like wanted her to come out and race and stuff like that. And like, she don't even have a car. So
hold on, can we pause for a second? Has he ever met Amanda in person?
Nope.
So he just stalking people's profiles and randomly messaging the chicks on their profiles?
Yep. And
we would
did he
assume.
message you or Chrissy?
Chrissy.
Well, we already have video proof of Chrissy going in the RV.
No, get out of here.
Does anybody have video of the accident?
Yeah, it was on Street Racing channels. They posted video of it, or it's their videos up.
I did not take a video of that, which I probably should have, but
I do, but I didn't upload it like a dumbass. But we can go ahead and keep talking, and I'll get it uploaded.
Speaking of the borrowed car that he hadn't paid for, I got a call today from another promoter, another guy. He said that he went and looked at a $90,000 car that was for sale at Battle of the Asphalt. It was a Chevelle, sitting right next to the staging lanes. Dude wanted 90 grand for it. So we set up a meet with that guy, took his truck and trailer, went to the guy's place. They were discussing price. Ding Dong said, "I'll take it." Gets in his truck and backs his truck up to the car. And the guy said, "All right, let's square up. How are you going to pay me?" And he said, "Oh, I didn't know that, that was the deal. I was going to take the car, and as I win, I'll send you money. I'll send you payments."
What?
God honest truth. And he's watching. The guy that told me the story is watching over here. And if he's still watching, I'm sure he'll agree with it. But
What?
Matter of fact, that car was for sale right in front of my stacker and semi. And I was there with the guy putting the race on at that particular track. And I heard that story firsthand. We were both
the guy putting the race on at Battle of the Burgas who called me and told me that story today. He said, just to give you a little info on this fucking dipshit.
Twin. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna name. But
I was there.
Ben called me today, and he's like, "Dude, this is how big of a fucking clown this guy is." Drove all the way to wherever in Kentucky, I guess that guy's from, and had that car. And he said, "Oh yeah, I'll take it." This guy's thinking he's better get a Walmart bag full of cash.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, as I win, I'll send you the money." That's like a great deal. And then how do you feel for the guy? I mean, I hate to kind of call the guy that owns the car that he has now, but that guy's kind of not playing with the full deck either, just to let this dude take his fucking car.
Well, I mean, yeah,
you give it to him on 2 promise checks, which is kind of fucked up. Is what I heard. You cash this check after Salem and cash this check after July.
Which is, but man, so you and me and we've been around the block, man. If you haven't been around pieces of shit that have fucked you over and done you wrong,
of course,
and you got a good heart and you trust people, it's a shitty way to learn a lesson, and that's probably what happened more likely than anything else is.
Sure.
Well,
we can all kind of tell, I guess. Obviously, he's a smooth talker. He's talking to all these chicks online. He's fucking lying about promoter of the year. He's lying about.
And ain't even smart because they ain't even asking them
and all these
Kentucky chicks for biscuits.
If anybody on here watching this has a deal like that, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll come get it tomorrow. Sure, I'll be on the way now.
I'll come right now and get it. Let's do it.
But if I don't win, hell, I'll just bring the car back. How about that?
Yeah.
Wrecked or not. I mean, whatever happens, happens.
So was the motor this guy's motor? He said it was his, or did that come in the car?
That I don't know. I know Jeff Thomas did some work on an engine for him, and I don't know if that's the big block that Jeff worked on or not.
The white car?
I think that engine was sold, and I mean, dude, I've been hearing stories about this fucking guy for, obviously all weekend. There's all kinds of shit.
Somebody told me that he said that car had to run a certain mile an hour before he would buy it. That's what I was told.
That car showed up with tires on it from 95, bro.
Sure. Look at the car. You could definitely tell it was from 95.
Right.
I mean, but I did look at the car after it was crashed, and I'll tell you, it was a safe car. The chassis on that car was nice, and it was safe, and it was well built. And the chassis of the car is not hurt. All he's
It's
got
like
to
an
do is
old pro
rebody
stock
it.
car or something.
That's exactly, yeah. He's got a 2008 Mustang body. He claims that he's going to put on it, and that's what his plans was. You know, in the beginning, anyways, with it was just rebody it. I don't know.
Hopefully his plans change.
Which car happy? It's the car that crashed this weekend. The one that the ding dong that was drinking was fucking driving.
So, did you guys ever? Was he really drinking? Or whatever.
Yes.
I
Yes.
seen something on his page. I didn't know this happened. I was just looking on Facebook. I've been having car trouble myself.
Without a doubt, Mark, 100%. I seen it with my own eyes,
Okay.
brother. I'm not going to tell lies on anybody
Yeah,
or
I got
any
you.
false. But
I
dude
trust
walked
you.
by me in the staging lanes carrying a fucking Bud Light Lime.
Yeah, I trust
And then
you.
I didn't think anything about it when I seen him fucking doing a burnout in his car. I just wasn't, we're just watching a race at this time.
And at KD, one time I went there for Midnight Madness and we ended up winning. And it kind of rained and the track was wet, and we went out and made laps and did some burnouts like where the track was kind of damp.
Yeah,
but we didn't try to get hydraulic oil off it. So that was new to me. I didn't know until right now that he spun the car out doing a burnout for fun.
He says he done that on purpose. He lost fucking control doing a burnout.
You can't drift a chassis car. They just don't steer good. You know what I mean? That's why we got old back half cars. You got to go out and wheel them if you're going to do some shit, But I don't know.
It was wild. It was wild to watch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I seen it make a move, and then it just went in a circle, I didn't understand what was going on there.
I bet if some of the media looks back at some of their pictures that they took, I guarantee there is a picture of him standing in the staging lanes holding a beer. I guarantee it. Look at that ugly fucking thing.
Yeah, old pro stock car. That's cool.
That's
shit.
it.
But not in this case,
Right.
Especially for this other guy. I mean, I don't know. That shit happened to me, I'd be devastated. I got no Chevelle, like not good.
Nah, Don's not devastated for sure. No doubt. Anybody would be.
He's crushed, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I would be too.
Fuck, I'm crushed.
Jess
Fuck,
told me. He said, "What would you do?" I said, "I would not even be on here right now. I guarantee you that."
I just wonder, like, what would have happened if he would have freaking did 360 and went over in.
Yeah, throttle hung up and just run over the crowd.
Yep. Yeah, I mentioned the same thing, man. Like, gosh, damn.
Was that his name as a PayPal? I was going to send him money.
Yeah. What was the PayPal? We want to send a little something.
I think Josh posted it again. Yeah.
You know what? I think I raced that Camaro before. He's always goes to KD.
Yeah, it had flames on it.
Yep. Okay, I know.
But he was running it with no doghouse this weekend.
Okay.
Old school car, but killer unit in
machine.
it.
Yeah.
No, man. Don's about it for sure. He's been around. And here's the PayPal because, again, GoFundMe charges 20%. Send it PayPal, friends and family.
Yep.
Jeff said he said he knows something weird after he did his burnout right there. He said that he kept having issues.
He couldn't back up.
He couldn't back up.
No, he couldn't back up straight. Like he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. The car was all over the place, man. He really didn't know like what he was doing.
I also heard someone tell me that it broke a panhard bar or something. Anything on that?
Yeah, it did when the wheelie bars got tangled up in the guardrail.
Yeah.
Yep.
It broke a couple of times, but I mean, fuck, dude, he got rear-ended by a dude running, probably 110, 115 at that point.
The crazy part that I think is, so in some of these texts to some of these girls that he's been talking to, trying to basically cover his ass today, he was telling people that Dawn hit him. He did.
He did.
Well, actually,
no doubt. But he basically
what the fuck?
But he was basically saying that Dawn is the person that it was Dawn that hit him. That this was all his fault.
Still in the gas.
Yep.
still in the fucking. I mean, he was in the gas when I think they made contact.
That car didn't have any suspension problems while it crashed.
Fuck no, it knocked the tire off.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah. Lift and fucking. It's so hard to do this on this KD's live feed.
Yeah.
So hard to fast forward and rewind accurately. But yeah, lift, no steering, pull the chutes.
Why did they get that Mustang rolling or something? I've been out of the game a couple weeks.
I really don't know, man.
No, that Mustang was that battle at the asphalt.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't go. It didn't even leave the line.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's. No, it made a pass.
Oh, it was on one actually. That car was running. I can't knock him for that. It was rolling. I can only knock him for everything else he did. Ignorant. Yeah. You know? And the dude's definitely not a driver. And I mean, I never talk about somebody really being able to drive. But in this case, I mean, this dude couldn't fucking drive a dick in a mayonnaise jar.
Man.
And then to clarify also, I know KD had mentioned something too that, you know, even though that there was an incident down there before the race started, where he got loose at was before that happened.
Way before.
Yep.
Still in the throttle, man. He's a fucking jackass.
Man.
Look at all the power go out up the hill. If you didn't notice.
Yeah.
Whenever Don hit the poles, man, it just ripped the power lines and shit. I mean, it was a mess. Then they had fuel all over the track, and the power line was live on the ground, so they had to go in the track and kill all the power to the whole facility. Yep. It was a little dangerous.
They were about at the end. They were about at the end of the 8th. I mean, they were rolling pretty good. That'd be well over 100.
Yeah, I think
it was rolling.
Jeff Thomas said about 400 feet, 450 feet they were.
Yeah. Well,
like, I don't know, man. It's a horrible thing, man. And you know, it brings up the question because we've all seen somebody fucking drink a beer or whatever before making a pass, and I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know. I can just go off of what I've been told, but outside, I don't have to be there to say, you know, we need to help each other out. We need to police each other on that type of shit because.
Yeah, drinking and drag racing at the track or anywhere is bullshit. That shouldn't be.
I feel like an asshole, man. I swear I do. I've made that comment too. I feel like a dick because I personally watched him drinking. You know, I've seen it. But he did during the day. He told other people that was watching him drink and was partying around with him, oh, I've got another guy that's going to drive the car tonight. That was already said. And then for him to get on everywhere and act like he wasn't drinking, I got private messages from him apologizing to me. Man, I'm sorry that I had some drinks, and if it ruined anything between me and you, I hate it. But I don't think he realized what type of dude I am. Like I don't have any tolerance for that shit. You know what I mean? We all party after a fucking race. I mean,
absolutely.
All of us, you know what I mean? We all do our own thing. But dude, I mean, at War in the Woods, people's offering to come up, you know, to smoke while I'm running the live feed and shit. I said, no, man, I'm working. You know what I mean? Like right now I'm working, and this is work to me. And I take the shit serious, as serious as anybody, especially safety. You know, like being in the brotherhood of street racers, that shit means a lot to me. And one of the big things is safety. I mean, look at Limpy, what he's done throughout all the years, man, keeping everybody as safe as fucking possible. That's what we're about, you know? And I feel like an asshole. I swear I told the track owners, I told everybody, I said, I witnessed the fucking guy drinking.
That type of shit because.
So, I mean, I feel like a dick, man. But at the time I was being a fan. I'm sitting on the wall. Me and Chris were sitting beside each other talking about it because I was actually looking at the wheelie bars on Don's car. They were physically touching the track. And I was like, damn, man, I ain't never seen anybody set up wheelie bars like this. Both his wheelie bar wheels were touching the surface as he was pulling up. So as soon as they let go, you know, I stood up off the wall. Me and him both did. We kind of got out on the track and was watching and watched this jackass fucking do this shit. But I was being a fan, and I wasn't even thinking about him drinking beers just a little bit ago.
Yep, you turned around and you said that. You said that was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. I mean, it was fucking it from the starting line. Gosh,
It was
damn,
scary.
there was fire and fucking parts, and then the lights go off, and Don's throttle. He whacks the throttle, or the throttle hangs up, or something, and he goes up the fucking telephone pole, knocks the fucking light off the top of the pole. His car climbs the pole. It was fucking bad. I'm telling you. I can't believe both of them didn't even have a scratch. Neither one of them was bleeding. They was both sore, obviously, but it was fucked up.
It was
Hey,
crazy.
I just sent you the link if you're ready to come on. I just got a message you're ready to come on.
If Dipshit's car would have spun sideways and he got hit in the driver's side the way he got hit in the passenger rear, it'd have been bad.
Oh,
I mean, like, I was down there. I don't know where you were, Happy. I think you walked up to see if Don was okay, but I was standing by his car when they finally got him out, and then he had that, so-called track nurse that was hammered out of her
drunk
freaking mind. And I'm not saying that because people are saying that. I watched this physically on the starting line. Every time she came over, she had beer in her hand. She had a hold of him, actually. She was staying in front of him, and he was like basically just laying on her. And I go down, and me being me, I was like, hey, you good? Are you good? You need anything? Are you good? And he was like, he just looked like he was in a different world.
He didn't know what the fuck was
going on. He had no idea what was going on. She literally had to guide him back up the track.
He pissed his pants.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah, dude was pissed on himself. Either that or he spilled his beer in his crotch or fucking something.
Can you hear me?
Going down through there, but I don't pay a lot of attention to crotches, but his was fucking wet.
Wow.
I don't believe that.
May have shit himself.
Believe that?
Fuck you, man.
I believe that shit.
Oh man.
And I don't even know if that was like a track nurse. I don't know if that was just a nurse that was at the track that's just fucking drinking all night.
She was straight a bitch.
Take charge.
Too. Yeah, she was a bitch.
Yep.
She's telling her, she's like, everybody get back, everybody leave the start line. Like the start line has nothing to do with the wreck. Like the wreck is down there. Like what does the start line have to do with it? Like we're just trying to figure out if they're going to try to continue racing or like is it done? Like.
Oh, it was done. Hell, we knew that looking at the track.
But still, though,
looking at the guardrails.
But hell, we've raced on worse streets,
Yeah, that opening though in a guardrail, that's a can opener, man.
Yeah,
you can't have an open guardrail.
Yeah.
Have no guardrails,
Yeah. The whole nurse, and like the whole thing with the whole EMS thing, like. The track already took responsibility for it. I wondered that, because back in the day, we used to. What was that?
Let's go stay with me.
Wants to know where you guys are staying that weekend. This may not come out right, but if my wife doesn't go, she can stay with me. She can stay on the couch in Harvey. I bet she fucking can. I hear you, pervert.
He sounds like he's a provert.
Yeah, he's definitely a provert. You fucking right.
Wow.
Fucking creeper. Gosh.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah, the hits just keep
I heard
coming.
some stories.
Well, here we got Todd with us real quick, and we'll let him update everybody on the airport. I know he just got done doing his own live feed, and he was
What's going on, guys?
Over here and update us there.
What's up, man?
Wow. Same old. We canceled the race. For me, being involved with the track as close as I am and the owner, I honestly didn't have enough time to try to get this put together. I was going to try to do it. Everybody called me last night. Hey, if you're going to run this, we will be there. This morning, same thing. We'll be there. Then after dinner, I started getting everybody, well, I've got to go to a banquet, or I've got to go to a reunion, or I've got to go to a birthday party. Basically, I was like this, guys. If you don't want to go to it, then don't go. Just be straight up. Be honest. I'm not condoning what happened, but I had no control over it. And for that matter, Whatever happens to him happens to him. It's not about me. It's not about this track. And I'm not going to let this track lose the integrity or the respect that they've earned. With that being said, they spent a lot of money on this place to put this race on, to accommodate all the people that was going to show up. We are going to do another race. It will be a big money race. We've got to figure out all the dates with everybody else so we don't go on top of one another. We also have to worry about, they have a circle track, Salem Speedway, right next to this place that we were going to use for parking. And I got to make sure that the race don't fall on the same weekend they have a race. We're looking at something in the neighborhood of $35,000 for a big tire, total purse payout. Probably do it $25,000 to win, $5,000 for second, and $2,500 for third and fourth. Small tire, we're looking at doing 20 to 25 grand purse, like $15,000 to win, $4,000 for second, and $2,500 for third and fourth. Big tire, we'll do a big tire class. Determining on now, I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. Still do a $200 entry on small tire, $300 on big. Lock-in wise, anybody wants to lock in, that's fine. I don't want a dime sent to me or anybody else until you pull through the gate. When you pull through the gate, you come to the tent, you sign up, and it's time to race. Anybody that's caught drinking in a car and has a car, I don't care if they're not even racing for 5 hours. I'll tell you to load your shit up and get the hell out. Bottom line, there ain't going to be no tolerance for it, and I don't have a problem getting in anybody's ass for doing it. As far as Salem goes, I know I seen KD's post a while ago, and I don't know which one of the guys from KD Dragway got a hold of Ken, the owner here, but he said he had talked to me. I know, Josh, I talked to you earlier on the phone, but honestly, other than that, happy. Me and you texting back and forth a little bit. I haven't talked to anybody else about this. So I don't know what's going on there, but I want to make sure that everybody stays professional on this and keeps Salem and my name out of what happened with the person that was in the incident.
Sure.
That should have no face value on whatsoever on what I'm trying to do to help this track out or put on a race. And I would expect the same thing if somebody was coming to any of your all's races, to just be professional about it and go on. We all know that the worst thing you can do on any drag race is have a bunch of people bitching and griping, throwing a fit. People don't show up. Sooner or later, you start bitching. It's just like bitching at the track officials, the guys that own the track. You keep bitching at them about the racetrack, they're going to get tired of it. They're going to shut the son-of-a-bitch down. They don't need it. They don't need the hassle. They're not going to put up with it. And I know you guys have seen it. I've seen it over here. I've seen it all over. I mean, I'm not new to this. I know a lot of all you guys. I know a lot of you don't know me. You may know my name, but that's it. But I've been doing this for a long time. I just laid low for a few years after having a wreck myself in Muncie. Kind of did the same thing, but I hit water on the track through the finish line, and we rolled multiple times, and I destroyed a $175,000 car on a 440 pass. So, stuff does happen, and it happens quick. My problem was the parachutes didn't deploy, and there was water through the finish line from a previous car. As soon as I went through the finish line, let off the gas, chassis unloaded, straight to the right she went. You're running 160, 170 mile an hour. Not much. You're not going to do nothing. You're along for the ride and just praying that you make it through. So it's not like I'm new to this and I don't know how this is run or what it takes. I'll be glad to do anything I can to help anybody else, but I appreciate everybody's, to do the same thing for this place when we do put this race on. I don't know exactly when we're going to do it yet. I want to get a new name for the race. I want a new page. I want, deal with sponsors, get everything lined out and set in stone with a good plan before anything is ever posted, said, or anything online. I think that's the only way a guy can do it and make a good event happen.
Yes.
But like I said, I just wanted to clarify that as far as the track officials, the owner, and me, we had nothing in on this. There was ever even a contract signed for them doing this race here. So it was a lot of me doing the legwork, getting the track to come on board and asking them to do it, putting my neck out for them. But in the instance of that, you know, could we have put the race on? Yeah, we could have. But if you have 3,000 people plus show up and you have 15 cars in each class, then everybody knows that the next time you want to try to put a real race on, everybody's going to not come because they're like, well, hell, look at the first one. It was a flop. We're not going there.
Yep.
And I'm not going to let the track lose their integrity over it at all. So I just decided to cancel it, revamp, regroup, and go to a later date.
It's a good call, man. You needed to back up and repunt.
Yeah, it sucks. And I think it's a good way for you guys to completely just cut ties with any association that he had with the race and start over. I think it sucks, but it's the smartest move.
Well, that's
going to be what's best for the racers.
Right. That's what we did. I mean, I had no choice in not doing it. I had to. Like I said, bottom line is, I know there was some racers that were still wanting to come and travel a pretty good distance to come to the race. And I appreciate the efforts. They was going to stand behind me and still support it. But with that being said, I can't jeopardize myself or the track for, like I said, having a 15, 30 car, 15, 20 car class, each class race. That ain't going to cut it. We need 40, 50, 60 cars minimum in each class. And putting the big money race on, putting the money, I mean, everybody's like, well, how are you going to come up with this kind of money? The money ain't no object. The money is here. I mean, the purse will be guaranteed. It's here. There's no issues at all getting the money. But with that being said, it's all the other stuff that goes in with that has to make it go, to make it a good thing and make it work. You've seen how Armageddon was. I know you guys all know about it. I've raced it multiple times. Armageddon, 40, 50 grand used to be. Now they cut it down to 20 last year and 20 this year and then canceled it because of fuel prices and not having anybody come up. And a lot of it, I think No Prep Kings has really hurt it. But with that being said, you have a $35,000 big tire race and a $25,000 small tire race. And every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the no prep world is going to be at that event, especially if you're paying back 4 places.
Oh, yeah.
So I would like to see other tracks do the same thing. And we are wanting to try to do maybe a race in the spring and a race in the fall. And a lot of that's because of the way my work works out. When it comes the end of May, 1st of June till end of September, I'm usually 7 days a week, 12, 14-hour days. And there's no way around it. I mean, my job and my business is more important than anything else. We got to take care of my family. So,
Exactly.
but I'd like to see other guys put on races like this. It is very doable. It's very doable. And like I said, I've had a lot of I've been on the phone with Joey Baroni for an hour today, and Jody Kaler. I mean, guys from Detroit, guys from New York, guys from Mississippi, all over about this. And I just flat told them I felt like I needed to get a hold of all them guys and tell them up front first before they seen it on the live feed that, hey, we're canceling this race. And I wanted to explain why, and not one of them had anything but good comments to say about it and back me on it. So, that meant a lot to me right there. That people do have some, sense and integrity in themselves to look at something. And we're not going to make this bad situation better. It is what it is. It's happened. It's over. The only thing we can do is learn from it, move forward, and and go from there. That's all that can be done. I hate it for Don. He's a good guy. whether the drinking caused it or not, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on it because I was not at the race. I didn't see it, so I have no opinion to make on that. I just know that I will not allow anybody to do it at our race. And that's about all you can do. And I think you guys all feel the same way.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. For sure. We got a nice tight fit of promoters. So, when the time comes, when you start, getting your dates and stuff like that, we always work together, towards the end of the year, me, Happy, Josh, and the rest of the guys all around at least within Pennsylvania, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio. So,
right.
And we'll all, we all work together, so that way it doesn't work out like that.
And we appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Like I said, we are going to make it happen. We are going to make a race here. The owner has stressed to me that he wants to make this go, and he's in this for the long haul. So, and at first, I think he thought, well, they're going to put this race on, but I'm not too sure about it. We'll see what happens. He wasn't confident. After he's seen all the guys that we had that was coming, and then I've showed him a bunch of text messages and messages from all the guys that race that, they will come to a big money race and they would support it. Now he's like, whatever it takes to do this, let's do it. The money's not an object. I don't care if I make any money. I don't want to lose, but he said, let's do it. Let's just get it on and let's go. And, so, I told him, I said, I'll stay on. I'll do what I can to help. Same way with you guys. Whatever yous do, we would very much promote, try to do anything we could to help. I'd race what I could, but like I said, in the summertime, I don't get a race. If I don't race in March, April, or 1st of May, or October, November, I don't get a race no more. So it is what it is. I mean, hell, I may quit racing in the old Chevelle. It's still licensed and legal to drive on the street. So I may just cruise it around, get out of that and go tune a few other buddies' cars for them and just be there. But one way or the other, we'll always be a part of it.
Awesome, buddy. Well, we appreciate you coming on and clearing things up, and fuck that other dude, but we'll support you because you guys are doing the right thing the right way.
We appreciate it.
And I appreciate you coming on to clarify that, and we'll be happy to continue spreading the word, so in the future there's no confusion.
World Series stop?
Pardon?
Could be.
I'm just saying, be a big spot for a World Series.
Could be for 2023.
That's been talked about. I'm not one to jump into Shark Tank without getting in there and getting my feet wet and seeing how things are going to go, and asking somebody to put on a huge race.
Yeah.
That would have to be, to do something like that, to make a huge race, a big payout race. You're going to have to get everybody involved. And with the way Pilgrim does shit now with No Prep Kings and America's Fastest and all this other bullshit,
you got that right bullshit.
They basically tried to take all the big names out of the stuff like we try to put on. And let's face it.
Our series is the World Series of No Prep.
Yeah. No Prep Kings is pro mod.
Those guys aren't. Yeah, No Prep Kings isn't about making small tracks money.
Yeah.
No, not at all. And No Prep Kings is nothing but a prep track. I mean, you tell me a guy's gonna go out and go 380s on a fucking No Prep, and I'll kiss your ass for everyone that can.
The small tire guys are going 430s, 420s. That's No Prep.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, I believe that. I mean, I run small tire cars for a long time. I drove for Vernon House for a long time. Yeah, that ain't going to happen. And that's one thing about Salem here. That's why I wanted to do what we was doing. If we do grudge racing on Friday night, that's fine. I put on my post, if we did a grudge race, I'd like to see the guys do the grudge race, because the only reason they're doing that is to get a hit, get data on the track, the bottom line. So if you want to do that, fine. But whatever you bet on the purse or on the grudge race, put it in the pot for the race the next day. And let's go for some big money. Let's put it in there and let's go for some big money. But I will say this: if we do run on a Friday night here, Saturday, that starting line will be moved anywhere from, we can move it up to 100 feet. They bought enough cable to move the finish line beams 100 foot down. So come race day, the starting line will be moved forward. I know there's a lot of controversy on the burnouts. Guys was bitching about wanting to do as long a burnout as they wanted. I mean, I ran Shannon's races for a long time, the redemption races and stuff. Her races, if you burn out and you went past the starting line, you're disqualified. And it never slowed her race down. We all still made good hits. I don't see it. I mean, it's just some guys wanting to do big, long burnouts. And if that's what they want, fine. But like I said, we're going to move the starting line forward to make it as no prep as we can make it. And I know Happy's been here. I don't know how many of you other guys have been here to the track and seen it, but it's about as no prep as you can get without going out on the highway.
Yeah, I love it.
Of course.
Josh, check your phone.
I'm looking too.
Pour your own puddle, or are we still water?
But listen, guys, I need to go. I've got a few other things I need to get taken care of tonight. I appreciate you letting me on. Anything I can do, I'll be glad to do anything possible. We'll just go from there.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for coming on and keep us in the loop.
All right, will do, man. Thanks.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
There you go.
Later, man.
Alan, what the hell do you want? And you got a Snapchat filter on? Your face is looking awfully smooth and not shiny.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's called professional oil. My girlfriend's very high tech with the skincare. All right, you gotta get on my level.
Oh boy.
I can help you out with that forehead.
No, I'm good, bub.
And
I'm
with
good.
Happy's redness, I mean, he looks like a potato.
Man, it's these damn lights. I got.
No, it's
next
not the
time
light.
Limpy's here, he's got. No, it's this alcohol I'm drinking. It's this liquor.
Yes, you know. I mean,
Got
I'm
my
drinking
blood pressure
Wolford,
up.
so I mean,
I seen it.
Hit?
You had a
You
little
gonna make
brown
a
in
hit?
there.
You gonna take the G-Wagon out and take a
No,
hit?
I'm gonna do a wheelie on my mower.
no, I'm gonna get my
Oh,
golf
yeah,
cart out.
sounds like
You don't know how to
get a
start
lot
that
more
motherfucker.
time.
You don't know how to start that fucking mower. Kinsey got there and start it for him.
I think Kinsey will start it for him and then drag his ass out there the way she was talking earlier.
I don't know if y'all know this, but Kinsey stripes that yard very well.
She does.
Yeah, and Happy just flips RC cars in the front yard.
I don't believe that, Kinsey. Come up there and prove it on my yard.
He called me today and he's like, "Well, I just went and picked up Kinsey and Happy." And I said, "Why, y'all got one vehicle that has gas in it right now, or what?"
No,
Everywhere
it's
I go, I run out of gas.
yeah, it's Peterbilt still sitting there.
It had
It'd be
cobwebs on between the tandems the last time I
It'll
was
be
there.
all right.
I believe it.
I'm gonna get somebody in there soon.
Oh shit! What'd they say?
He is a baby.
I'm only 23. Oh, fucks.
He is a baby.
God dang.
Yeah, I remember when I was trying to race Happy barefooted when I was on the scooter.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord. All right, so. Oh fuck.
What do you think?
Listen to Dylan.
It's been an emotional journey, man.
He's all
Come
trying
on.
to butter up the
Yeah.
Happy
Dylan's
so
just
he
a
can use
fuck.
his lawnmower. Yeah, he's just trying to butter up for him so he can use his mower.
Yeah, he'll need
Yeah.
a mower in another week or
Yeah.
two.
He's gonna come get that when he moves. You know that, right?
I already know.
Yeah.
What do you think about that screenshot was just sent to you, Josh?
I think it's great. I think it's great.
Do you like it?
The clank around here, boys, you already know. It don't
Yeah.
about nothing.
Yeah, and people don't give a fuck around here. Here, I'll send it to you, homie.
So, I mean, the thing is, it is what it is.
Oh shit! The warden's coming in here saying, "What screenshot?"
Oh,
I need
boy.
to add her to the group chat.
Oh, boy.
No, oh, you're done. You're done.
So
I just hate it for KD, man. That place is awful. I just hate it for him.
We're gonna make it
Shut
right,
up.
though.
It's gonna make.
We're gonna make it right. We're gonna make it right.
just not on July 4th weekend. Y'all
Yeah.
killing me.
I know, man. It sucks. I know. I'd already told
Fucker.
him. I know, man. I know.
Because that dick, that dickhead did that on purpose. I quit talking to him and all that shit, and then he did that shit on purpose.
You know, I
knew
blocked
that-
him on Facebook because he was begging me to come to Salem. I blocked his ass.
In the RV?
Oh, I wasn't in the RV. I didn't know you owned one. I know you do, but I mean, other than that,
Oh, you ain't invited to my RV.
I don't want to
Baby
be.
face.
You know what? I'm changing the name of my car to Baby Face.
You should.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy. What was I just going to say? Something about...
Every time I hear that on your phone, all I think about is you sneaking up behind a goat.
Man, you ain't got to sneak up behind them. If you put their back legs in your boots, they can't get away from you.
You're the only motherfucker on the planet that would beat me to that joke.
Or if you get them to the cliff, they push back.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
No, what I was gonna say was, so like when I had never talked to him in my life, and he messaged me and asked me what I had going on July 4th weekend, and then he asked you and asked Josh, and Josh didn't even know about his own damn race, supposedly.
Yeah, you know
And,
what, Kenzie, you're right here. I hate to stop you, but Michael Foster, we see that you're watching. You just want to join on with us?
Please put him on here.
You want to come on here with us, man?
Did he really blow 00 or was that false?
Yeah, I mean, there was a screenshot of it. There was pictures of it, but,
Yeah, but
it doesn't matter. The dude
man.
is fucking drinking and gets in a race car at something where there's zero tolerance.
You know,
But we know that you're on here. Just give us a thumbs up, man, if you want to join on. I'm sure Josh will make it fucking happen.
Yeah.
Promise you
Because-
he will.
Because the funny thing is, the first thing he said is like I have buddies and stuff that smoke weed, and then he tried to say like all of us were high. Like I don't smoke. None of my buddies smoke.
I just got a phone call on that shit today that, he threw my name under the bus. All Happy's crew was down there smoking weed. Yeah, they probably was. But none of the fucking drivers was.
No, like
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
There's
like-
a 50-year-old man in there smoking a fucking joint. Who gives a fuck?
Exactly. Like we have buddies and stuff that smoke, but like none of us guys who are racing.
No
we don't-
racers, dude.
Look, we barely fucking eat because we're so fucking ready to get in a race car. Like we don't want to have the problem of anything happening. Like that's just like that's fucking funny. Like the first thing he says is like, "Oh, they were down there smoking. Please drug test my ass, please." Because I'll
Right.
bet work would love to know that I don't smoke weed.
Don't drug test Limpy.
That guy's still high from the blood from 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I know there's a time and place.
Yeah.
When I'm working,
exactly.
when I'm
yeah.
working, no,
It's work.
Yeah.
it's work.
Like,
I take pride in what I do.
You
Like,
fucking
I
right.
drink, and the thing is though is you think I'm gonna drink and get in my race car? Like that's no, hell no. That's just dumb. I don't give a shit if you drunk that morning. Like I don't care. Like, this is great. There's people who drink. I've watched them drink and get into the car, but I've never really thought about the consequences of it until, I don't. It's
I'm just not a big drinker as it is. I mean, Mo Man was an alcoholic, so I've seen what it can do, and now my old lady, she drinks like a fish, and
that's
all
how
right.
I can drink like a fish.
But is she going to drink and then drive? No.
No.
And she knows that.
I've never once ever drank in any one of my races. I don't even drink as it is. The one time I drank is a PRI, and I don't smoke. I've never smoked in my life.
No,
And
You gotta try it.
No.
Yeah, man.
No, it's not.
Hey, this year PRI,
Yeah, we got you.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
we got you. Hey,
Chris,
we'll leave
Chris, they
with
make
a
it
Puka.
way out of proportion. It's not that great. It's not.
We'll get you. We'll go eat at Happy
We'll
Meat
get the
Sweat
chow.
facility, whatever it's called, where he got the meat sweats, and then afterwards.
Oh boy! In
But
your
if
best voice.
if Happy gets the farts again, we gotta get you high first. Because they're bad. They're like deadly.
Michael, if you're watching, man, do the right thing. I tried warning you the other night when me and you had this discussion. Like, take some responsibility, man. Take a little bit of responsibility for your actions. Do the right thing. You didn't even ask the dude if he was okay in the car. You didn't ask Don if he was okay. That was the first fuck up. That's why the guys were pissed.
That's a fact.
You know, and the other
So
was
after that, reach out to Don, see what the fuck you can do to help him out.
Yeah.
Pay for that fucking car you got, and give everybody their lock-in money back.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you probably have bigger problems coming than us talking shit about you and bashing you. I hate to say it, but
I hate to say,
there's
but
some dudes out there that
you might be in a shallow grave somewhere before it's all over with.
Also, hate to
you
say,
know, there's some real gangsters that do this shit that you've been talking to on the fucking phone that you think you're cool with, but these dudes don't fucking know you either and don't give a fuck about you. And you keeping their money and fucking shit up for other people. This is our profession. This is what a bunch of us do for a living. This is my family. All these guys on here is my fucking family. And you fuck that shit up for a lot of people. And there's some people out there that's probably looking to fuck you up, dude. And I give you some real advice the other night as a man. Own up to your shit. Get on top of it. Get in front of the ball before the ball hits you in the fucking face.
Right.
And I told you, when this shit hits you in the face, there's shit's going to go everywhere. Right. And a few of us made posts and we fucked you up, boy. So own up to your fucking bullshit.
You don't be
and fucking be a man about it. I'm a man. I'm on here enough to tell you to grow some fucking nuts, man, and do the right fucking thing. I was a man enough to make a post. Everybody knows who the fuck you are, but I'm calling you out right now, and I'll call you out a name, man. You're a bitch. And I don't call no other grown man a bitch, but you're a fucking bitch, man. Do the right fucking thing.
No, the little as you know, the entire fuck up that you just did, you just made everybody in here's job even harder now because to try to put on a fucking race because you're inherently fucking stupid for what you did. So now we have to live with that for the next few years of people worrying about fucking other people driving down a fucking track that's been drinking, that's had drugs or anything like that. There's always that thought in their mind now. Guess what? You've just ruined that for everybody now that's a promoter in this state. And you swear to God, never, ever, ever show your face around a fucking racetrack in Ohio in your life after this.
He's
Promise you.
He's not welcome in Texas either.
Yeah, definitely don't come to Kentucky. I know you're not welcome in Texas either, brother. So
you should never, ever show your face around no prep ever again after this. Unless you own up to your fucking bullshit.
Fucked up, bro. I tried telling you, man. I was being real cool with you the other night in that fucking little office. We had our meeting and shit. And I tried fucking telling you, man. And I don't know how many times I told you. Get on social media, make a post, get in front of this shit, or we're gonna fuck you up.
I'm not gonna lie, Happy. When he sat down next to you at KD, I was like, man, we gotta go. This shit's about to get real. Like
it did.
Happy's about to go off. I was like, we need to go ahead and try to get paid and leave.
And I mean, I wasn't gonna run the dude off. I was just keeping it real. Like I try and be like that with everybody, no matter what. But if you're a fuck up, you're a fuck up. I'm gonna let you know.
I mean,
I'm telling the dude straight up to his face, like, hey, bro, I'm telling you right now, we were some sharks, and you done some fucking monkey ass shit, and you're fucked. Like, I don't know how else, and I don't think he really thought like the shit was serious, or I don't know if he was drunk and wasn't paying no fucking attention, or if he had a concussion from fucking ricocheting off the guardrail, or I don't know what the fuck was up with him. He's looking at me like I didn't know what. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I was just trying to give the dude a little bit of heads up. Like, hey, when this shit comes out, you're fucked.
Yeah, and the other thing is, like, after watching videos, because I wasn't standing up there, I was trying to get my car ready for the next round, but like in the videos, it happened so fast. Like the thing is, like how can you tell like what really happened? You know, like, I mean, it was like just like a matter of, you know, what I mean, like who's, you know, I mean, like it happened so quick. Like, how do you, like, then all of a sudden, like, I didn't know anything he was drinking or nothing, but it happened so fast then everything like escalated. Like it was the most awkwardest thing after a wreck of like you've ever heard. Like normally like everybody's like freaking out and stuff, but like it was dead silent. Like nobody said a word.
It was
And
fucked up.
then after like 10 minutes later, man, it was like a full on war there. You know, then like it was nuts. It was crazy. And I hate to say it, but like I don't want nothing to happen to KD because that place is awesome.
It ain't.
Like
It ain't. And
it's
nothing
cool
falls
place,
back on them. You know what I mean?
you know. And I hate to, and I just hate the things that happen to most places like Salem. It's not that big of a place, but that place is cool. You know, a lot of people ain't been there yet. You know, and
I mean, in perfect example, Justin's video. I know Limpy's probably going to ram me because I'm going to talk about my idol for a second, Big Chief. But when he made that fucking video the other day, though, when he did make that video the other day, though, no shit. Like, and he's explaining about these small backwood country tracks. You have to support these places, man.
Yes,
and you
100%. Because
that's what's going to keep this shit going and growing.
Yeah. Because nobody wants to go race at a big track because they say that's no prep. And then they want to bitch about going to small tire places like their backwoods. And then they want to bitch about the smallest things. Like, that's what makes doing a backtrack, small track, that's really no prep. I mean, like, that's what drives the people to go there because how outlaw it is,
This shit's at an all-time high.
Yeah, and like the thing
and it's
is,
going to fall.
Yeah,
it's
and
going to fall.
KD
we all know eventually this it's not going to stay where it is. We all know that rules and shit. Cars are going to change. Guys are building specific cars built just for this shit. Shit's going to change. And
and then everybody's
to be at an
all-time
high, and then some fucking goofy fuck, just a beer. It doesn't matter, dude. He's like, man, I had some drinks earlier in the day. That don't fucking matter. It was just a beer, and you're the fucking jackass that fucking drunk the beer and fucking crashed into somebody else. Man, if you'd have killed that dude, gosh damn. Went the other way, like he was saying, and went out in the fucking crowd.
Yep. And the other thing is, like,
you gotta think about all that shit. There's kids at these fucking events. There's fucking people that sit in fucking back of a pickup truck that can't fucking walk. I have people that contact me. It's on breathing machines that want to park up against the fence because they can't get out of their fucking car.
Yep.
And
the other thing is, like, look how long it took him to get him out of his own car.
He couldn't get out of the motherfucker.
He couldn't get out.
Imagine if that car was
broke
upside
the
down and
door
on
to get
fire.
off of him. Yeah, like,
I mean, there's so many equations. I'm so thankful that both you guys, walked out of this shit. Very fucking thankful. But I mean, that you're a fuck up, dude. You're a major royal fuck up. Sorry, Josh. I had to kind of get that off my chest, but I've been holding this fucking shit in for a couple of days, and you're a fucking
no, bro. Check it out.
Fucking shit.
Check it out. Do you know how refreshing it is for somebody else to go off on a tirade on my live feed for?
Hey, there you go.
Me, man.
And people don't even like. I mean, I hate being an asshole, but gosh damn, man.
Like, have y'all watched?
Come off to everybody out there that's watching this that I am an asshole because I'm really.
Brother, I love you say that shit because you know what? I would. I would. I'd say the same exact shit, but you already said it.
Yeah. Like, have y'all
really
watched?
Fucked up a lot of shit, and hopefully we can all patch this shit up, and we will. And we're going to continue to do this, and we're going to keep it as high as we possibly can until the shit gets fucked up, and people start going a different route. But right now, we got radial guys taking their radials off and putting slicks on and chasing these pots and traveling the country and doing this shit. And like everybody said, no prep racing, back to the track shit, got a black eye this weekend. And I'm telling you, you probably got one coming too, Michael. I mean, somebody's going to catch up with you, dude. Get that money paid out. Get that fucking car paid for. Help Don out. Do the fucking right thing. And own up that you was fucking drinking. Gosh damn, who gives a fuck about a breathalyzer, man? Take that breathalyzer and shove it up your fucking ass, dude. It don't mean shit. That fucking drunk bitch blew in it and fucking broke the motherfucker, and she blew in it again, and it was 0.000 for her. So that shit with you, dude, I've had a fucking cherry soda, and I'd probably fucking blow something besides a 0.000. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you were showing me that shit the other night, and that meant fucking nothing to me. Like, I was sitting there listening to you because I'm not that type of person right there, and I'm not talking shit to you because we're fucking far away from each other on the computer. I'll tell this shit to your face. You're a piece of shit, bro. Own up to it and have some responsibilities.
And have y'all watched Nick's video? The guy who owned 3030? I can't say his last name, but
Peniac.
Peniac.
Like, he talked a lot about like the no prep stuff, and the big tire stuff. Like him talking about that, like, really makes you think about the stuff that, like, these big tire guys and like small tire guys ain't thinking about. Like, really broke it down into like science and stuff, you know, of shit happening like you don't think about, and you just like a driver, like a guy getting on these surfaces. Oh, I can go fast down, and don't think about the sacrifices you're taking about going that fast down the shitty surface. You know, and the driver, like, you makes your eyes open up, like, man, he's right. You know, like, doing this movement could really affect this movement, you know, and everything.
Like I said earlier, I don't feel like that dude could drive a
feel
fucking
like-
dick in a mayonnaise jar.
No, but I mean, it is what it is.
Why do I want to try that now, though?
You gotta make sure. You gotta make sure Chrissy's around when you do it. He loves mayonnaise sandwiches.
I'll have mayonnaise on my camper.
I'll bring the Hellman.
God.
Kenzie, that sounds like your man solicited me. Come in there and smack him in the back of the head.
But I know Justin is Chief's idol, but I got a bunch of idols that them gangsters that go out every weekend and let the motherfuckers hang, that don't do it for TV or fame. They just do it because it's in their blood. That's who I look up to. All them fuckers.
Yep.
Y'all have a special place in my heart.
Yep. That's
So
right.
the big question is where are we going this weekend since everything else is? Is everybody going to the lake, or is everybody?
I'm going to be floating my ass down the river.
Yeah,
I'm on vacation.
He's tubing.
I'm
I
gonna
thought
be in
about
the
fucking
barn
taking my ass to Texas.
I'm be in the barn working on a blazer.
We may shoot up to Pacemakers. I was going to holler at whoever I need to get a hold of to go up there. We may go up there and hang out and chill.
Water leak. More water leaks.
Not sure. So
Yeah, they got that thing at Pacemakers. They got
some at 41.
Detroit Hood TV has their PYOP going on at Anaconda.
Onondaga.
Yeah, I can never say that. Who was it? What was it? I just saw it. Dragway 41.
Happy. I have a question. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Shady Side.
Yes, he will hold one in his mouth. He'll change its flavors.
Motherfucker. It's got to be Big Chiefs.
Thanks, God.
I got a message request. I'm not actually sure who this is, actually, but they asked me to ask you to reflect on a question that was asked that I know was discussed earlier on a live feed, but concerning drinking at races.
There's a time and place for it. I mean, there's a time and place for it. You're not going to be able to police. Everybody's cooler as they pull in. Fans drink. So, I mean, alcohol at racetracks, that's part of it. It's like another guy even said earlier, hell, that's where NASCAR started, fucking Hall of Moonshine. You know what I mean? Like, this shit's, everybody drinking their beers and shit's one thing. I don't agree with glass bottles out on the track, starting line and all that shit. You know, if you're going to drink, have some cans at the racetrack. But as far as drinking at the track, I mean, I'm going to let people drink at my events if they want to. The bad part is my events, it's always cold. So if they're drinking anything, they're drinking some spiced up hot chocolate.
Well, I get that. What did he say? Because there was a question that was asked
in a message that was sent to me.
There was a question that was asked after the race. You guys had a meeting after the race was over.
Yes, we did have a meeting.
Yep.
The track owner and him.
Yep. And
I asked him, as being a promoter, how would you feel if you were in this guy's shoes that's running this race right now, and you had a guy at your event drinking and getting in a race car? And the response was, it wouldn't bother me. And right there, it's like, I didn't know what to say. Like, I was at that point, it really fucked me up because I wouldn't even know how to, I still don't know how to respond to it. Like, that's fucked up, dude. But I asked him in front, there was just a few of us in there. We went and got him out of his camper, and after the sheriffs left, because the police did come. I mean, the shit was crazy, dude. I didn't get my camper till 6 o'clock in the morning. And I asked him straight up, how would you feel next weekend at Salem and you got a driver drinking before he gets in the car, and he's like, man, it wouldn't bother me. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, and I don't know. I still don't know what to say about it. That's
what an alcoholic would say.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, man.
Covering their ass, yeah.
I didn't even fucking think. Yeah, and me thinking then at the time, it's more like, yeah, Kinsey was sitting right there. I mean, yeah, you're right. You know, it was more covering his ass.
Yeah, he's the new fuck that guy.
Yeah, man.
But still fucking work, you know. But still, but
I don't even think he's fucked that guy. I think he's forget about that guy.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Don't even acknowledge that shit.
So fucking aggravated. Yeah, and I'm sure after tonight, you know, the shit's going to be about over with. I think the video cleared it up. KD did their thing. This other race having to cancel. Us coming on here and having everything said what we had to say. And I'm glad I got that shit off my chest. I know, even though he, you know, the message he sent me really looks up to me and yada, 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 and this and that, man, I just don't have, I don't have any tolerance for that type of bullshit, man.
Hey, did you copy that post and send that to Justin? That you look up to him and
yeah, because Rowdy, see, that's what we're talking about. That's the kind of dude he is. Drinking, driving a car he hadn't even fucking paid for. You know what I mean?
All of the above.
How little respect he has for anybody else.
Yep.
And honestly, and then with all the girl shit and all, you know, now that, you know, other women are messaging you on and showing you shit that he was sent to him. Obviously, he was doing this shit to try and get some clout. I guess he's watched some live videos and he couldn't get on them and be fucking cool. And he wanted to be somebody. And, you know, like, that's the whole reason he, I mean, why in the fuck would you go out there and do a fucking burnout in your car and spin a motherfucker around the finish line if you didn't want people looking at you? And when I look at you and you're doing some monkey shit, like, you're a fucking monkey. You just on some dumb shit. Goofy motherfucker. And then thought it was cool. He got out of the car and was like, fuck, you see how I spun a motherfucker around? Yeah, you fucking can't drive.
Yeah.
Back to the mayonnaise jar. Like, fucking goofy as fuck.
We don't talk about the
Listen, if y'all think well, coming on these live feeds makes any of us cool.
Makes me look like a jackass.
I mean, you do that well anyway, so.
God.
I will
he
say
is on my ass, man.
I will say there is the perk of all of y'all that I absolutely love who bring me food. That is the one. I guess if there's a celebrity perk, y'all bring me food, and most of the time I don't share it with Duncan or Lane. I don't even tell them fuckers about it.
Fuck them guys. He's not even.
He's a deep thought, man. He's
thinking about that mayonnaise jar.
Messages that's coming to
I'm telling you, dude, it's like a scroller. Like there's just stuff just coming across. I mean, it's crazy.
I can't even. Yeah, it really is. Everybody's sending me stuff. Here's the coolest thing I've been sent all night, though, from Caleb Miller. What you know about that, Limpy?
Yeah. That's old school right there. That's old
fucking
school.
A. Gosh, damn, hell yeah.
I don't even have mine anymore. I don't believe. Yeah, that's old school.
Yep.
That's back when Chris was still identifying as Chrissy.
How long ago was that?
Last week.
Oh. I was Christian.
Yeah. That was like 2008, right?
I was undercover.
Yeah, 7, 8, something like that.
Touch base.
Y'all don't know where I was in 2008. I was still in middle school.
I was out in the streets.
I was following my dad in Happy Hour.
So let's.
Just got a comment on here. Somebody said it's more on the track owner than.
Yeah.
Man,
it's not.
Dude, this shit had nothing to do with the track, and the track cannot police that shit. Bro,
No.
like. What I'm actually going to do now is give every driver a different color armband. If you see this, I mean, we're going to try it and see what happens. If the driver is walking around and he's still in a race and he's got a beer or something in his hand, and you catch him with that.
But then again, though, like for like people walking around, like how do you know? Like everybody don't know everybody, and how do you know if they're still in a race then?
No, and he definitely doesn't look like a race car driver or fucking knows what the hell he's got going on. You know,
like
We've got free candy van.
yeah. You're fucking
Yeah,
cool,
nah,
dude.
I
You had
mean, that's
fucking
all
3 or
the
4
real
girls
ones,
from
though.
Kentucky message you.
Hi, man.
Well, y'all don't got
I
work.
can get out on this.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not enforceable to
It's
one
not.
degree, but to the other degree is like we know who the real ones. You know who racers are, so you can kind of police that shit a little bit, man.
Yeah, but then again, you don't
I'm
know.
not saying you're
There you
walking
go.
around.
Losers
Huh?
turn their bands in. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But then again, you don't know who's just starting out in like the no prep racing. You know, if you asked me a year ago, none of y'all know who I was. You know, but I mean, like the thing is though, is like people are just now coming out and trying it in the no prep world and trying to make some success, and everybody thinks they're going to get on top real quick, and it's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, you just do the best you can. You can't. Nobody's perfect in the situation. You know what I mean? But you know, hey, you just got to do the best you can to protect everybody. You protect everybody the best you can. So if you see something, say something. As cliche as that sounds, I mean,
Yep. That means
Yeah, nobody wants to be a snitch either.
no.
You
we
know
all
what
got
I
to
mean?
take care of
Like
each other.
in this aspect. And
Man,
and,
I'd rather be a snitch on this than
Exactly.
than have to live with the fact that I saw somebody a situation like this. But imagine if that dude turned left hand turn and started running spectators over in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yep.
I don't want to live with that. Personally, I don't want to live with that. I don't want to live with any of my friends that are sitting down. And like I got a lot of you guys that love to sit down towards the finish line, man, with your families and your kids.
Wow.
I don't want to live with that. I could have said or did something.
Yep.
That's why I said I feel like an asshole, man. I swear I do.
But then again, everybody bitches about everybody being on the start line. The start line is the safest place to be at any race. You know, like you're not going anywhere. You know, I mean, at a finish line, you're going to 130 plus. You know, but you want people to sit down there. It's hard to argue, like people being at the start line. You know, but that's the safest place to be, is starting line. You know.
Yeah, or until you have something fly off like we did this weekend.
Yeah.
We had a fuel pump pulley flew off. I heard it ding, and then dinged twice. Dinged off the concrete and then off the guardrail because they had a guardrail at the start line.
Well, I mean, nothing's perfect. Fuck, I've been standing behind cars when guys didn't put the fucker in drive, you know what I mean, and bump me.
Yeah.
Better be going 20 mile an hour than a fucking 130.
Yeah.
You know.
So nothing's perfect, but again, we can only do the best we can do, and I think all of us can agree that everybody could step their game up a little bit on this subject with very little effort.
Yeah.
I think we all got to protect each other, protect each other's families, protect the guy in the other lane, and protect the poor goats in Texas.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she's calling me. Bring your boots. Bring your boots.
I do. Kentucky's so rough. Kentucky, I love y'all so much. Y'all been so horrible to me this year on the starting line.
Hey, hold on. I said nothing to you.
I've had 2 people from Kentucky try to run me over this year, and then Weiser from Ohio in Kentucky tried to run me over.
I was watching your War in the Woods video today. Spool Medias. I didn't know. Charlie Brown tried to hit you too with the quarter panel.
Oh no, he did. He got me. Brushed my leg.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
And it's funny as hell because love all them guys. Jason's
Jason's
like, oh man, did I really? Are you sure? I was like, yeah, but it's no big deal. It ain't the first time. He tells Brad, and Brad's stone cold, sober as a judge, is like, well, you shouldn't be in the lane. Like, I can't argue with you. It is what it is.
Fact.
But nah,
that's your shameless plug to Corey. No, he put it on mute.
He posted it already. Don't worry. Don't have to worry about him not doing it because he will.
Yeah, that's going to be next week's topic. Shameless plugs. This guy, Brad, is the real hero. Brad is. He's a good dude.
Yeah. So, shifting gears here to maybe something a little bit more positive.
Yep.
Let's talk about let's talk about what you guys have transpired here in the last let's see, was it almost 10 now? In the last 4 hours, with
Holy shit.
I know we've been on here for a long time. But anyway,
talk about
as far as like what you guys got coming up as far as the replacement for that race at KD.
Wake up, Bad Santa.
Man, they ain't gonna talk. I mean, that's okay.
Apparently not.
I was reading my message from the
No,
goat.
we're gonna do it. He called me today. I didn't check his messages. I was responding to Big Chief to messages, and I didn't respond back to
That's a fact.
Limpy. So
Wow.
he called me and he said, "Hey, do you want to do something the same weekend?" And I'd already spoke with the track owner while I was there that night, and they want to see something happen, want to see, something come successful out of this. And I think it would be awesome to do an official cash days in the state of Ohio because it's never been done, an official one. Limpy's never been at that track. I feel like it's not a cash days without Limpy, a real cash days.
So can we find out weekends so I can schedule off for it? Like, it'd be nice to know.
It's July. It'll be
It's a Saturday?
Maybe. No, we're going to do 2 days.
Sure.
Like,
I have to look. I think when is the Muncie deal, Josh?
Friday night.
Friday night.
July. Yep.
Friday night only?
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
yeah, please do not schedule on that. 'Cause I'm going to win that.
What's Saturday?
There ain't nothing
Oh.
Saturday.
At Muncie bullshit.
We
July
was real.
1st and 2nd.
Yeah.
What are you doing both days? Or what's going on both days,
Yeah. That's why I asked you the last time. I said, why is that 2 days?
Because the Mid-American Custom guys like to party.
Yeah. Apparently the Mid-America, if I understood right, is theirs is Friday, and then the main race is Saturday. That's what I understood.
Adam, are you still on here?
Like for the World Series race is Saturday. That's what I understood.
That's why, yeah, because
it's one race though.
I figured
But no,
it's
it's
combined.
But starting at different starting
areas of the track.
Yeah, like
So one night's going to be front side, one night's going to be backside.
Yeah, apparently, like the World Series is going to be front side, and the backside is Friday night for their race. That's what I understood by it.
Like a banger.
But I could be wrong.
Let me see.
I could be wrong, but that's what I understood by it.
But we are going to call this the Cash Days at the Hill. That is going to be the name of the event, but it is going to be, an official Cash Days.
That or the Run of the Mountain.
We're going to be taking sponsors like now in the next few days. I bet I've already had 15 message that's already wanting to jump on board with us.
Because
we've already talked with the track about more parking. I think we can get a pretty big draw.
Because I would like to, be, a part of that race. That's
sure.
And that's the thing, with figuring out what's going on here with the Muncie deal and stuff like that,
Sure.
Because I've already talked to the boys a little bit and stuff, and we want to help, even though
Josh is on this. He's making phone calls right now. He's making moves. This guy here's on it.
So as I was saying, there's been some issue, with, people up ours with them and stuff like that. And and a lot of people don't know, back in the day, when SRC, started Midnight Madness, we came in and run all those events at KD, and we did that for 2 straight years. We ran the entire event from start to finish. And, we grew that event, and it was, I don't want to see something like that fail, especially because of what happened Saturday night.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
and that's why I was like, I was already going to be planning to be there. So
that weekend.
So I was like, well, maybe we can just
make it happen
and just not leave
because Midnight
shit out of
Madness
it.
is something bigger. I mean,
that would be good for
huge.
you too. I think Chris kind of joining back up with KD and squash what if there was any bad blood, you know what I mean, and coming on board and being a part of it, man, and we'd really appreciate it, you know.
Yeah,
Always,
we talked about it literally right before we went live, and I told the guys, I said for the best, I said this is great. Like we help everybody, and we don't have problems with anybody, and that's and that's the way we like things. It's why we get along with everybody that we do. We get along with all you guys and stuff like that, you know. And we want to be very much a part of it, especially if your guys' event, you know.
And without me having to tell you, you know why we're really going to step up and do this. You know what I mean? We want to see that place do something. And when you got somebody that really fucked that up, that, you know, I got to do something, man. Or
it's got to
try. You know,
it's going to help. It's going to help. One, it's going to help the state because you know we have a bad eye right now because of what happened. It also is going to help the track.
Okay, so I have a solution.
Okay.
All right.
This is awesome. So for World Series of No Prep, Friday will be hard tire and big tire. Saturday will be small tire and daily. So why don't you guys do small tire on Friday and hard tire and big tire on Saturday, and we can try and coordinate with all the racers to go to both races.
Now,
and everybody has
that's what we are going to do. We're actually going to do. Me and Limpy talked about it earlier. We're going to do a run what you brung with doors, and that'll include all-wheel drives, big tires, whatever. It's run what you brung with doors. Small tire, obviously. We're going to do a stick shift, and we're going to do a hard tire.
So
that's the 4 classes. So
now, is the starting line the same place as where they normally start at?
At KD?
No, Josh. Like at.
I didn't ask him that part.
Like
he was at his kid's softball game.
Yeah, but I mean, like that. There's a game changer to some people because, like, the backside, you know, some people might not come for that, but somebody might come for the starting line or starting at the 8th mile.
Well, all the big end bangers are at the finish line, so
but they all said that there's going to be a different starting line, like for the World Series on Saturday. That's what I'm saying. I just want to clear that up for everybody. Like, that's where they might start at. Because they always said they're going to start, like, at the 8th mile or something where there's some rubber, you know. Because that might drive different people who come for that race. You know, because some guys may not be set up for that, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I see your comment down there on the tailgate class. That may even be something we add to. We can run it on the opposite night or something, you know, because I've seen quite a few trucks up there this weekend.
Hey, I tell you what, I-64 has a tailgate class, and they have a big turnout for that, and that's not far from them. And that might be a good class for them to come up to KD to run that. You know,
we are going to do a nighttime race too. I see they're going to come in. It's going to be ran kind of like a Midnight Madness drivers meeting at 9 o'clock. We're going to have cars in the lane at 10. It's going to be an ass whooping. We're going to run through the night. We're going to kind of keep it a street feel as much as we can.
As long as some assholes tent's not in the way, it'll be all right.
I'm going to put my tent dead square in the fucking staging lanes. You're going to have to drive through it.
That's okay. I have cover for when it rains.
Oh, boy. I guess I'll need to find out about that. Huh?
Yeah. Well, they told me pretty much set up wherever I want, and I did. I was about a foot in the staging lanes. It was cool. Everybody went around. There was plenty of room.
I'm just giving shit for it. Because somebody
I had to make a joke about it.
Yeah, somebody said, "Why'd you park here?" Oh, it's right in the nice place. Front center.
I said, because I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get it all worked out. Because we're going to start, we're going to get on the flyers and stuff this week. We got to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
We've still got plenty of time, but I think the amount of people that would show up for something with Limpy being there on the grounds, this place could be crazy. He's already reached out to some people too.
You know, I love Warren Woods and the race of that, but KD is a close second to that. Like, I feel like them two tracks have like like should be together, and like outlaw tracks. Like there's nothing can beat them two tracks.
He's never seen it. He's
Man,
only seen pictures.
I'll tell you what, when you pull up and you're on the road and you look at the hill, you're like, holy fuck. You're like, you're really about to go up that, and like, and everyone thinks the hill is going to stop you. It don't. That dude does not stop you. I mean, I've seen dudes pull the chute. I'm like, you're crazy. But then when I went up it, going up, you're going to go 120, 130 plus up it, you're like, man, it'll stop you. Hell no. You pass up the barn, you're like, shit is in it quick, like.
Shit's wild. It's wild.
Next to my bed.
But yeah, we'll get everything finalized up this week as much as we can before he gets on vacation and shit. Get with you, Josh, Chris. We'll figure it all out.
Hell yeah, that's right, Zach. Let the band play.
Yep.
It was funny. Everybody was like, I didn't realize Limpy was that like gangster with his music. And I was like, that's more gangster than shit I listen to.
Yep.
Yeah,
I want to do that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, the banger, they're going to scrape the banger, clean it up, and that will be starting where it normally does at the finish line. So it won't be at the starting line.
Okay. So starting at the end of the quarter for that track.
Yep, same place it always does. Yeah.
It's still pour your own puddle though, right? They did change that, right?
Yep, still pour your own puddle.
Okay. Well, then I need to get these shocks on them for sure.
We will be also to be pour your own puddle.
Yep, and we'll do a donation to the winner and stuff like that for your guys' race and chip in to help or whatever we can. Figure out between the two races, we'll figure something out.
Fist
Pumper
pumper
5,000 in full effect in Muncie.
Who said that? Was that Jeff Thomas?
No, Adam.
Oh.
Where's that video at with the music in it? I think that needs to be played on every live show, at least once. Just once. And for Billy putting in, Tommy and them putting in their video.
That one?
Where's the music? Man, the music makes it better. We gotta have the music. I like even listening to it. Oh my god, dude, I love it. I
had that saved on my deal. It ain't deleting my StreamYard.
Boy, you played that the other night when you were doing that with Mark, and I was like, I can't believe he just did this. Like,
I was dying.
I looked down. No, what's funny is I looked down because I was looking at something on my TV, and then I heard that song play, and I looked at my phone. I said, "No fucking way." I said, "Oh my gosh."
Have you ever been flagged like this?
Have you ever been flagged and milked at the same time?
Here pretty soon it's gonna be a mayonnaise jar.
Well, I think that's how you fill the mayonnaise jar.
Oh,
if it ain't mine, it's urine.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. That would be a good yeah.
How many people's on here still watching us idiots tonight?
140 right now.
Holy shit.
I mean,
270.
They don't
total.
Talk, they're gonna stay.
270 total. Holy shit, man.
There was at one point there was like 330 on Facebook.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, our we were up to 670 for a while.
Total.
Everybody was ready for ready for the dish.
Yeah. And
How come you didn't put Corey's highlight Corey's deal?
Yeah.
Which deal?
His comment.
That's why he's number one media.
That's why he's
Bam.
number one media.
Oh,
he's not. There is another number one media. I had to pass the torch.
Oh boy.
So I no longer have the number one media badge.
So now you're number two?
I don't even have number 2. You know what? My guy that helps me has number 2. I don't have a bad now.
Number 2 is right above me right now.
Gosh, damn. Think we can get Big Chief there?
I mean, I do have that.
Oh my God.
Where'd you buy that at?
Yeah, did you get that at like the Party Value store or something?
Amazon. Amazon for our practice tree drags we do in the wintertime.
Hey, real
Oh.
note though, could y'all
Oh.
imagine how fast a Big Chief could go at KD?
I don't
Kenzie,
know.
I do need that for the 4th of July weekend. I need number 1. Thank you. See the
And
girls
I
take
think they're
care of me.
supposed to do. I think they had already planned on doing a big fireworks show or something Saturday night. So may do the fireworks even before the race because obviously it'll be dark.
Yeah,
Before we start racing.
It'd be cool to do it like the Nationals used to do it as first pair goes down. Start lighting them off.
Lighting fireworks.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
they
then
go
somebody
down.
bitched that fireworks landed in the track,
Oh
and
my God!
Oh,
that's a whole nother night of
Yeah. Somebody
talking.
cried about it was they had firework dust
Fireworks.
on the track.
We can't get into that shit.
So what are you gonna do? Light them off at 4 in the morning?
No,
No,
do it before the
crybaby.
race. Just do it before the race. Go down through there, blow the shit off. And we're
Yeah,
going
do a
racing.
lot of national anthems going off or something.
I'm glad we got a lot of that shit out in the air though tonight. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's people that probably didn't want it to come out. So, and there was shit that we didn't really even touch on. I think too. We didn't bring a lot of people's names in, and because this shit's it's crazy, man. What a mess.
There was shit just coming out by 30 minutes of the day. I mean, just stuff. I mean, stuff you would never think about.
And whenever I ask him too, I mean, this is something else. Like whenever I ask him, are you bringing 25,000 with you to this event? Because that's what's guaranteed: 20,000 win big tire, 5,000 on top of small tire. It's like I shouldn't have to.
Yeah, hell. When we go back home, me and Dad talked about just going because it's $25,000 guaranteed. I said I'll run with the big tire car. I ain't scared. You know?
That's the thing. That's the thing with these fucking fake ass motherfuckers. They think you throw a race and you make $1 million fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, me and Dad were talking about how much work it goes into putting on a big race. Promoting, you gotta start promoting almost 9 months early before you have a big cash race. Like it just don't expect people to show up because of a weekend thing. You know, you might have some locals show up, but hell, that might be 11 cars. You know, I mean, it's just.
Everybody doesn't know it, but we're all in our vacation houses doing this live feed, and we're just sitting in money right now. Because,
I'm still
what
living.
promoters do.
Yeah.
Still living at home with my parents because I make so much money off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that whenever I asked him that, and again, Limpy was in the camper, Jeff was sitting there, and Jeff just kind of looked at me like, did he really just say that? Like, we'll be fine. The gate will cover it all. And I was like,
Yeah.
First rule of promoting: don't rely on the gate.
Never.
Pay your payouts.
And them guaranteed pots are hard, man. I mean, unless you have enough sponsors to put up the guarantee,
don't do it.
That's tough. And I'll say it to anybody, that's tough. 5,000 guaranteed, I could swing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to actually mention that to Todd too while he was talking earlier. And that's tough. $35,000 to win big tire, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I know money may not be no object, but nobody still wants to take a loss either.
No.
I mean, nobody wants to lose 10, 20 grand.
That's a lot of fucking people through the gate.
Case, like fucking, what was it, $50,000 or whatever.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. It was 20 on small tire and 30 or whatever on big tire.
On big tires, that's them guaranteed pots, brother. If you're still watching, this shit's tough. It will draw the crowd and it will draw racers, but man, that's
fuck a guaranteed pot.
There's other factors, and there's other factors that happen. I mean, you got to look at all the other stuff that's going on, weather, all that other stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of factors.
Stuff.
How about to start that, dude?
We're getting there.
Getting there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hurry up.
Because I paid out $31,000 at my first race. There's no way I would have guaranteed it. Had a lot of sponsor help. Made it happen.
I only got 5.
That's a fact. I know where he lives.
Yeah, right.
And his fucking guard shack dude that you got to talk to.
And they'll stop you.
He'll pretty much give you a body cavity search before he let you in.
They're gonna stop you.
Chris knows.
Bob.
He got out naked, so he was all just go ahead. Spread his cheeks and everything.
Yeah, and I spoke with a lot of people, and a lot of people said that same shit, man.
Which is ironic because he really didn't even appear in no prep till just after that happened. And I just want to say I called that shady motherfucker in advance too. Y'all said I was a dickhead. Not y'all over here, but some of y'all was like, Josh, you a dickhead. Man, y'all got grand hustled. I got grand hustled. I sponsored the fucking race. Fuck that dude too. But yeah, fuck all this shady ass shit.
Yeah.
This everybody just stick with your old faithfuls that's been around for a while, man. All these new dudes popping up, fuck them.
Trying to make money off of other people's names.
Yeah, keep it real.
Yeah.
I will. That's all I needed from you, Brandon. I'll never fuck with you again.
That's new, right?
I think your wife may not be as forgiving as I am, though. What's the details on your race Saturday, Gary?
I can tell you.
We were just talking about it.
Yeah, so like I know somebody was asked. I think
your name ain't Gary, motherfucker.
Oh, now his name's motherfucker. I thought he was a daddy fucker.
No, he's the Green Lantern.
Oh, fuck.
See what I put up with?
Listen, man, this has been a heavy fucking show. We need some comedic relief. You know what I mean?
Why is it me?
Yeah.
Because that was perfect.
Sorry, it just rolled off the tongue. It's just shit happens, you know, and it's like
I know everything comes out of your mouth. Me.
Shit just happens, man. That's
I still like you no matter what.
I still, we're still tight.
Yes.
Until we
What's the
meet again, then you'll be a little looser.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, Gary said you had the details. Tell us what they are. Speak up. We can't hear you.
What? He got mayonnaise in his mouth or something. I can't hear him. Look, he even wiped it off. Look, he even wiped it off.
Oh, good grief. Okay. So, anyway.
Nathan, no, I cannot.
Oh, hey, hold on. We were standing there and Chris trying to explain somebody what the new green light meant for like the flagging rules.
You're about 3 weeks too late, okay?
what the green light meant.
You're about 3 weeks too late.
All right, go ahead and for real this time, I'll let you do it. Talk about this weekend at Pacemakers, and then Nathan wants to know about the
do I even have to?
roll racing. I want
What?
to puke.
What?
Oh gosh.
Roll racing.
We're not going to talk about that.
Chris's real love is semis and roll racing.
Roll racing's like masturbation. No matter how good you get at it, it's still not the real thing.
Just click.
And he fucking kills me.
Oh man, let's see here.
As I'm slowly canceling all my roll race events.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're down with the rolls.
What do you mean? Hey, Happy's gonna bring his towel out and roll race everybody.
Oh man. Okay, so you were asking about what was going on this weekend. Since now, there you go.
That's his 5 fist pumps right there.
If this is a good time to leave the broadcast, it is now.
Nah, man, we're still 270 strong right now.
Holy shit, man.
So yeah, Chris, they want to know about your butt plugs, roll racing.
Let's do it.
Everybody look at his kneecaps for the glow.
God.
All right,
Go
ahead.
for a reason.
Strip it off for real.
No, okay. So, some people were wanting to know what's going on this weekend now since Salem got canceled. Pacemakers in Mount Vernon, Ohio, is doing a race on Saturday. It's their first big major event of the year for no prep stuff. Friday, they're doing a test and tune. Goes from 3 till 9. Gates open at 3. Conclusions at 9.
Is it water burnout or pour your own puddle?
It's puddle.
Okay.
Oh my god. So it's all pour your own prep. Testing is all pour your own prep. He is the only thing that does not have, obviously, is the timing system because we're still waiting on a couple components for that. So if you have a draggy, make sure you bring your draggy. On Saturday is the actual race. I know I originally was going to combine them both for one big full day, but we made a last minute change. But Saturday, gates open at 11, drivers meetings at 4. Start first round about 5 o'clock. There's a couple different classes. The street class will be a mandatory cruise. As soon as the driver's meeting is over at 4, you guys will go out on that mandatory cruise. I think it's like 20 miles, I believe it is. And then you guys will come right back and come right into the staging lanes. As we're starting to pair the classes. Spectators $20, kids 10 are free, military and veterans, it's free with ID. He's doing a small tire class. So run what you brung. All-wheel drive's allowed. It just has to have doors and no wheelie. It's steel roof and quarters, no bars, and that's it. All-wheel drive's allowed. Anything goes. It's a 150 buy-in. The street class is a street assassin. It's a radial class. It's a $100 buy-in. Has to have its small tire rules are the same, except it must be on a DOT radial. Mandatory cruise. You're allowed to check tire pressure after the cruise is over, but you are not allowed to add fuel or ice before you make a pass down the track. It's a big tire class. It's a 150 buy-in. That's also a run what you brung class. Just must have doors. He's doing a moderate muscle class. It's a $75 buy-in. Must be on a DOT tire. Must be a 28-10.5 or a 275/60/15 tire size or a 325 max for a 17-inch plus tire. 96 plus model year, full exhaust, factory glass, stock style suspension, full interior. You can do a rear seat delete, but it must have 2 mandatory seats up front. All-wheel drive is allowed. And then a hard tire class is a $50 buy-in. Same rules as small tire. It's a 400 plus tread wear. And yeah. And then a stick shift class. Same rules apply. Must have doors. H pattern shift. and then a bike class, and that's a run what you brung class.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that'll be a good event. I'll be fist pumping, flagging. This is what I would say.
I got an idea here.
Okay.
I was just spitballing here.
Okay.
Put his 5 glow deals up. Make that like it's a the anal beads, and you start pulling them out. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one big green one for the finale for the green one.
Oh my God.
No, but the first 5 are yellows. Yellow, 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 and then green.
Chris, when are you
Deal.
getting a green light?
Oh,
He's got one. He's too afraid to buy one on Amazon.
No, I'm talking about you.
Me?
Yeah, you got a white one and you got a red one. When's the green one coming out?
I like doing red because you can see red better during the day, and when people jump,
I think you see it better at night.
when people jump, they actually went red before the red. Ask Brandon about that.
I don't give a shit. He was not going to run out Jeff Thomas's life anyways. Jeff was rolling.
Caleb Miller says he'll fuck anybody up, any all-wheel drive vehicle up first round Saturday.
On small tire?
Any all-wheel drive.
Are you putting
run what you brung.
Are you putting small tire on that?
Are you not having a big tire race?
Run what you brung class.
Oh, well, I mean,
all-wheel drive. Are you allowing all-wheel drive in small tire?
Yeah.
Oh, in small tire?
Oh,
yeah.
I think that's meant.
I think that should be allowed. All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive and diesel are allowed, and this is on a front side.
And nobody's been on it yet this year?
No.
Nope.
They other than just a couple of test passes.
Friday night's the first.
It has not seen prep in 2 years. Like as a prep track, because like normally, like back in the day, like that track used to be ran bracket race almost every weekend. And no, it's not been sprayed any this year or last year or whatever, other than just a couple for your own prep. I think they did one race a couple weeks ago, but there was only like maybe like 10 cars.
Hell yeah.
And he is also after Friday's testing, they're going to scrape the starting line.
Hell yeah.
So
I'll probably see you Friday.
Well, hell, they won't have much to scrape.
I think so. So you ain't going to the beach happy?
Mm-mm.
Tell me about the roll racing, Chris.
No, we don't need to talk about that.
Hold on, let me turn this off.
Go ahead.
We don't need to talk about that.
When and where is that?
It's actually at the track I did. God damn it!
That's the next stripper glitter. Big
Oh,
cow.
please.
Oh, fuck.
If that
God, that's
became
a
the
perfect
logo, I'm
sticker.
out.
Hey, Chris or Josh, next time put Chris's face on the top of that.
No,
Deal.
no,
Deal.
no.
Hey, give him 5 minutes. He'll make it happen.
I know he will. That's
God.
a
He's
scary
already
part.
working on it right now. Look at he's already working on
Literally.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, was it? Bill Lutz wants to know, was any data collected? I don't know, Bill, you gonna come up? You gonna say fuck Norwalk and hit pacemakers? Hold on, what the fuck are you doing up at 10:30? Did you take a nap?
Is this bedtime?
It is his bedtime.
Mm.
Hey, also, this Sunday, happy stay up this if you want to come up. Was it this or is it no? It's next week. Golf
next
tonight.
Sunday?
No, it's not this Sunday. It's next Sunday.
What's
Is it
next
this Sunday or next Sunday, Bill? We rented a theater for Top Gun.
Oh, damn.
Private screening.
Hey, I'm going Friday. I got tickets already bought for Friday when it comes
Is
out.
it this? Is it this Saturday? Is this Sunday or next Sunday, Bill?
Top Gun for real?
Friday when it comes out.
New Top Gun come out.
Shit, it's been supposed to come
God
out.
dang, I didn't even like the first one. What think I'm gonna like the second one for?
I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, if you don't like the first one, what's your problem?
Because I don't like watching guys on volleyball. That's probably why Chris probably rented the theater out so he can be watching.
He said this Sunday at 3.
Well, you gonna bring the camper up?
Yeah.
We might as well just come and hang out.
Yep.
Can I do that too? Am I allowed?
Fuck yeah.
As long as you bring your green light.
No. You know, if you admit right now that this is the pagan god of roll racing, you can come.
God.
Look, even his gas pedal pushed is all the way to the floor.
Oh my
God.
Oh my god.
Chris is literally saying cowboys' butts drive me nuts.
They really drive you nuts when they got that ring around the back deal of it. Really, you don't know if it's a snuff can or is it a mayonnaise jar can.
Oh my god!
I'm glad I don't like mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's your life.
What's up on this road racing? I gotta hear it though.
No, you don't.
What are you doing?
Somebody just asked like rules and stuff like that I just named off.
Yeah.
I just posted the link to the event in the comments here.
How do you win a road race?
Sanders.
How do you?
I see it in the comment here. Yeah, I'll post it on the screen again.
Thank you.
There's the link.
No, God, come on!
Oh my god!
Do you win by like mile per hour, or do you win by like
mouth per inch?
Hold on, I gotta figure this camera out.
You doing it at the track?
Hey, kill the
track?
music. You're gonna shut this live feed down.
Yeah, you gotta turn the music off.
Oh, all right, hold on.
Which might be good.
Yeah. Let the band play.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right, Corey. Rules of road
Hey,
racing.
somebody phone playing?
Oh boy.
Oh, it's just working over here. Who the hell knows we got through?
Limpy ain't got no butt. He's done scratched it off over the last 50+ years.
I'm glad somebody feels bad for me. Jeff Thomas just texted me.
Poor guy.
Was he say he had a can of mayonnaise ready for you to come up?
Listen.
I know that guy.
All right, well, let's wrap this shit up. I can't believe it's going on this long. I really even hate to give that dude this much attention tonight. Oh, look at that sexy beast.
It was much needed though.
Right, fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
You need the cutters? They got some water in that unit now.
Yeah, I mean, hell, we got a drive shaft now. We can drive it now.
The intake's hooked up, so she's gonna make boost.
We just hope it don't make 50 pounds of boost like it was trying to last time. And somebody wired the map sensor wrong. Yeah. Cam.
Try to blame it on me.
Huh?
Say, try to blame it on me.
I got the full story. Chris, can I holler at you in a minute on that race too, on this weekend? See what I got to do to roll up, get set up.
Yeah, just
you in for the road racing?
No, fuck no.
He'll bring a can of mayonnaise and won't even charge you for it.
And a mud flap.
And a mustard.
Gosh, damn.
Man, oh man.
Mud flap, damn, that's a game changer. He'll bring
Hey, y'all gonna start this fucking thing or y'all jacking it off? What the fuck are y'all
we're
doing?
waiting on Cam. Cam's probably wired.
Gosh, damn.
They ain't been drinking enough to fire it up.
Hit the fucking key. Nobody's even in the driver's seat. Gosh, damn, that camshaft sounds good.
Yeah, Chris likes Miracle Whip, all right.
That's what a 13-to-1 compression turbo motor sounds like.
Makes that
Holy
rowdy.
shit.
That bitch is going to run.
I only made mine 8.5 to 1. You think that should go up? What?
That's 13-to-1. No shit.
Yeah, I fucked
Oh,
up.
she's a squirter too. Did you see that? She
Yeah.
squirted.
Yeah, I did.
We ain't figured out. We still gotta go with dyno.
That dude's rowdy.
Yeah.
Man, now I got to change some stuff.
Pretty cool piece.
It's going to be longer before the blazer's out.
How the hell do I flip the camera back around?
You gotta be smart.
All right, everyone, let's wrap this shit up. I got to be up and I still got to unwind from work. I got to be up in a few hours.
3 hours now.
I
We
gotta-
just hit the 3-hour mark.
I gotta be up whenever I get up.
I know we still got 220 people on here.
Unreal, man.
Crazy.
Appreciate
like I
it.
said, I hate to give this dude any kind of screen time or anything, you know, but more than I dislike what he did and really what the fucking scumbag ass loser ass that he is I love all y'all and want all y'all to be safe. I want your families to be safe, and I don't want anybody to be exposed to anything like that. So let's just all help each other out, police each other a little bit more now, and have fun. If not, because if not, we'll get crippled and get you. He'll milk your prostate in your sleep.
Shit.
That
never gets old.
Listen, I got 60 seconds left on this live feed, and I'm shutting it down regardless of what's going on. So, Kenzie, now's your time. Come say your piece. You get the last 60 seconds.
It's delayed in there.
She won't.
Come here, babe.
She won't.
You got something to say? It's ending in 60 seconds. Come here.
She don't say it.
Fuck Mort.
She might already be in the bed. Come here.
Oh, man.
He said you get the last 60 seconds of the show. Come here. Say your piece. I don't know. Hashtag track hose.
Tire Biter Nationals. Tire Biter Nationals.
Tire Biter Nationals.
She said, "Get the fuck out of here with all that shit."
Oh, come on.
Don't be scared now, girl. It's your moment to shine.
Come on.
He talks all that shit.
She said she was going to do it, so it's that time.
Yeah. Hey, tell my second mom to get
1.
I can't hear.
Why can't you hear? Put it on and you can hear.
You can
Say
hear
it. Just go ahead and say it. Happy's a bitch.
Oh my god.
All right, say your piece, girl. You get the last
Oh,
60
don't-
seconds
don't
of the
need,
show.
look out. Put a blur over it. Put a blur over it.
Do you hear him?
Oh my god.
It ain't that kind of show, but if it is, let's make this big screen.
It's gonna be like a little bitty blur, but it's gonna be a little blur.
Because
but-
he says I'm on my knees.
Oh look, she's already choked up. Damn, happy a little
I'm
bigger
done
than I
with you.
thought. Happy a
Do
little
what?
bigger than I thought.
Don't give Happy that much credit.
Yeah, don't give you that much
It
credit.
might
at
be
all.
short, but it's skinny.
All right, what do you got to say?
Say it.
All right, hashtag track host. Stay away from him.
Ooh. You heard it here first, track hose. What do you call them? Well, hold on. What do you call them, Chris? You don't call them track hose. What do you call them?
Tire biters.
Track what?
I call them track rats.
No. Track snacks.
Track snacks.
What the hell?
There's a difference. There's a difference between a track snack and a track rat.
Listen,
Let's-
for
let's-
me, the
difference.
only
What's
thing
the
I want to
difference?
talk to women about at the track is racing and food. So all those sayings are the same in my world.
I doubt I'll be eating any snacks from the track.
Only
you know what I
fans
mean?
support your local street racer.
Marty, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, Happy's feet fix on there.
Oh boy.
So, all right. That was not as climactic as I hoped it would be, Kenzie. We're going to have to work on some things.
Well, hell, she's still on her knees, so something might happen.
God.
Those ones.
Y'all are horrible. All right.
What? What? Oh.
Oh boy, she's full or what? She's already got the sniffles.
Get out of here. All right. Good night, everybody.
Love you. Love you.
Love you.
You're amazing.
Love all you guys. Have fun. Have a good week. We'll talk to you later.